YouTubes. Where are we going? That's this one. There we go. Ooh, good evening, TikTok. Good evening, all places of the internet. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for joining us. Let me just open up my chat. Yo, what's happening, Ors? You good, bro? I need to open up my multi-streaming chat because unfortunately I am a terrible streamer and I absolutely forgot to open it up. So let me just copy that address, move you over, and I need a different web browser so I can say hi to my YouTube's peoples. Pop you there. Make you a bit smaller. Take the guys off. Right, we're live, we're live, we're live. Hey, SpongeBob! Hello, hello, hello. Right, you're all live. Oh, yeah, good, Ors. Thank you very much, mate. Had a pretty chill weekend so far. So honestly, can't really complain. Right, we're live. Right, we're live in a place. So I was going to give you guys all a little bit of an update. Welcome off to in today's live stream / VOD if you're watching it back elsewhere. We are back in our hardcore world today. My first question of the day was going to be, do you guys like watching Minecraft in shaders or without shaders? Because I genuinely don't know what people prefer nowadays. Hey, Bellfire. Oh, Dempsey, your black sheep still here. I don't know what people prefer these days when you're actually playing the game. I never really know. But let me know. Let me know what you guys want to do. But yeah, we had a good day yesterday. We were actually at a Christmas shop yesterday, of all places, looking at some Christmas stuff. Never bought anything, but we just had a little look. Just to kind of plan out Christmas this year for the kids and stuff. So we've got all that kind of been planning. But yeah, today's stream, guys, is we're going to be focusing on our hardcore world. We're currently on day 389. As you can see from the progress that we made from the stream the other day, as we started to map out a lot of the 3 different farm sections at the back, from our chicken coop, our horse and stables, and where the cattle are going to go up the back. So today what we're going to try and build is we're going to continue off the wall, just building the wall around here to complete the bottom section. Oh yeah, Bellfire. And put in a little horse stable and the chicken coop. So today's plan is basically to try and complete this section here. We've got about 3 hours, give or take. I don't know if I'll be able to end stream early. Today, we'll wait and see. I need to speak to Karen and see if the kids are okay and stuff. But we normally do sort of 3-4 hour sessions on a Sunday. Just nice and chill, nothing too chaotic. And we'll give you guys a nice sort of background music to kind of chill to. If the music is too quiet, if you want it turned up, if the music's too high and you want it turned down, just let me know. And we'll fix all the audio for you guys if you want to change any levels. But we have got, it's meant to be wintry music. Apparently. I have no idea whether it is or not. Yo, hey, Red, is it ready? Welcome on back to stream, dude. Nice to see you. I'm going to run without shaders just for performance reasons on my computer. I think it runs a bit better when I don't have render waypoints. How do you do this again? Waypoint settings. In-world waypoint. I'm going to turn them off. There we go. That's a bit nicer. I'm going to try and run it without shaders on today. We'll try that. Alrighty, welcome on back now. Nice to see you. Sure, you as well. Hey, guys. I didn't recognize both of you guys in the YouTube chat. So you guys have been in previous VODs before. Welcome on in. We're having a lovely weekend. So that's the plan for today. Is we're going to try and, if we can, just can I continue? Oh, he's so noisy. Continue where we left off the other day. Oh no, seeds. Oh, they all go actually in the wheat field now. I actually forget I've got storage for that now. How are you guys getting on? How's things today? Put all them in there, and then we'll fly over to storage. We'll drop everything off in here. Yeah, so we've got a bit of a busy sort of busy but chill stream today. Hey, Bad Moon, welcome on in. Christmas already. I'm gonna call it. I've got wintry music on. I went on to the little playlist thing that I normally listen to, and they had these sort of winter playlists. I was like, yeah, I could pop that on. Winter is better than Christmas. I'm not gonna put Christmas music on just yet. Although I was scrolling through TikTok live streams today, as one does, obviously learning and just watching what other Minecraft content creators are doing on what do you call it, on TikTok, and quite a few of them are all making like Christmas builds and stuff. And what I found interesting was they were playing like actual Christmas music. I was like, I am not sure if I'm ready for that today, boys and girls. Like, when is it acceptable on all the platforms to start playing Christmas music? Like, when is that acceptable versus not acceptable? I don't know. I don't normally have like music on, like Christmas music, over the years. Like, I don't mind going for like lo-fi sort of kind of music, but I'm not entirely sure I'm too much of a fan of the proper like Noddy Holder or like Mariah Carey or getting Michael Bublé at his cave, you know? Is it acceptable to do that on Twitch and TikTok and YouTubes and stuff like that? Where are we at these days with all the content? Like, are we allowed to do these types of things? I don't know. Hey, Bellfire. I'm very well, thank you very much. Appreciate you asking. Wow, that was 9 eggs and no chickens. But yeah, doing well, Bellfire. Doing well, mate. Thank you very much. Maddox! Hi, Maddox. How's it going? Good, actually. Just pretty chill, to be fair. Had a pretty de-stressful weekend. There's not really too much chaos went on. It's been busy, but nothing too chaotic, which is always positive. We take that in a weekend, Maddox. How about you? How's your weekend going on? Happy Sundays. Alright, so I think we've managed to enclose the chicken. None of the chickens have escaped, so let's just take that as a win. So either, what do you guys think I should do? Should we build the chicken coops first? Or should we build the horse? Should we just finish one and then move on to the next one? So we have like, it just kind of goes over time. What do you guys think? Chicken coop or finish the wall for the horses? I'll wait for, if any one person comments first, I'm doing whatever the first person comments. Horses or chickens? Horses or chickens? For the horses! Cool. Maddox said horses. That was the first person to comment. Maddox, let's do the horses. Let's get the wall finished. So we need to finish this wall here for the horses. So the entrance of the build is going to go here. And it's going to run up to this part here. So anything stone is going to be the building. So we need to complete the wall here so the horses can't escape. And then we'll just do the back wall. The back wall should connect into the side of the building here. Around the front. And the wall for this stable should go right there. So we should have quite a small stable. I want the horses to kind of be kept in these two segments here, so we'll keep it like that. Oh, Denny! Oh, you're an animal. Who was that? Kendorf, you absolute pest to society, man. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. It's gonna scare the bejesus out of me. Alright, let's pop all these away. Bones can go in there. Bone meal. Just keep you guys in there. I need to clean up my inventory. It's absolutely shocking. The one thing I've noticed with this world is I don't have too many shulkers. I think I own 3 shulkers, maybe 4 shulkers, and that's kind of it. It's really quite embarrassing. I really need to get myself a little bit of an Android. And I'm probably for you guys, which I've said to you before, one of the things I need to focus on for this world is getting better at making farms. I've said it out loud. I really need to get better at making farms. So we need to probably be thinking about making, what do you call it? A shulker farm. I've never made one before. I've used them many, many times before, but I've never actually made one. I think we're going to have to learn how to make an shulker farm. Do I really want to? Do I really want to? Not really. Not really is the word. Have you guys made all those types of farms? Who is like me and never made a shulker farm? I mean, I can't be the only one that's never made a shulker farm before. Surely there are other peeps out there watching tonight that have never made a shulker farm before. It can't just be just me. I've got some tough. I'm not going to bother using it though. Did I? Let me have a little look at this wall. Did I? I did use tough in the wall. Nah. Do I? See, welcome to my brain when it comes to like hardcore worlds or any sort of solo worlds. Is I don't have a shopping district on an SMP where I can just go buy something. I've actually got to go get it for myself, which is making it way more difficult than it needs to be. the shulker farm. I got 9 boxes and then got enough for my world. See, that's the thing, Marek. I'm with you. Like, I don't know if I ever will need that many shulkers. Like, if we just spend like a couple hours, Maddox, and we just go out to a few end cities, we just bust up all the shulkers. I mean, that should technically give us enough. We shouldn't ever have to go get any more. And it's not like we need like hundreds of the things. You know, we only need like, I don't know, 20 or 30? Maybe for early game? We don't really need any more than that. What's a good number? I mean, what would be a good number of shulkers to have early game in Minecraft? There's surely not that many. Oh, the gift goals are over the face cam. Oh no. Alright. I don't know if I can move that. Can I move that? This is with my lack of TikTok streaming. Can I move that? Effects, dynamic effects, mobile preview. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is in the way. TT live gala. God, everything's in my face over. It's Maddox. I've never noticed that before. Good spot. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, I can't move any of that stuff. So my camera is literally going to be right on the top of all that stuff. Can I turn that off? I don't know if I can turn it off. Let me see if I can turn... Can I turn these off? Turn it off. There we go. There we go. I think I've turned it off. Maybe. Maybe. Not sure. I think it's just going to be a little ticky-tocky thing that I can't change for that first time. Oh, nice, Ibrahim. Well done. How was your first TikTok live stream? Because TikTok can sometimes be a little bit daunting to stream on. I might not be able to fix it. Not tonight anyway. So what I might have to do is I might have to move my camera down, Maddox. Streaming on TikTok's like super weird because you don't really have full control of all the elements that obviously appear over your stream as like overlays. You can't really control any of that, unfortunately. You can control some of the gifted pins and stuff, but some of that other stuff you can't. I might have to move my camera down in the future. Thank you for telling me though, Maddox. I appreciate it. It's not often people tell me that what TikTok looks like, so thank you very much. Hi, Festian. Oh, but I did that one for about 4 hours talking about shulkers. Oh no. Oh, Kendall's never made one either. Yeah, I don't really need one either. I don't got bother making one. Okay, got like 11,000 likes, a few followed and gifts. Nice. Good job, Abraham. Well done. Pickle. Hi, Nathan. You just shouting pickle in my chat tonight. Pickle, pickle, pickle. Pickle, 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 pickle. Ah, well done on your first TikTok stream, dude. Glad it went well for you. Glad it went well. Yeah, TikTok streaming I think is a lot harder than streaming on the other platforms. Oh, I'm not recording. There we go. My humble opinion anyways. So you got me concentrating now. Yeah, Abraham, I'm glad it went well for you, mate. Where is your big build? Hi, Nathan. Nathan, is that the big white pale oak mega city one? Is that the one you're talking about? Also, Maddox, I do a lot of YouTube content. So I make like SMP series, which I've actually just uploaded episode number 11. And I think that's what Nathan's asking. I've just literally finished uploading the next episode for that, Nathan. But that project's now finished. I finished it last Sunday, I think it was. I finished that project. So yeah, that's all done. So the final episode for that is being uploaded. Well, it is currently uploaded. It's uploading right now. I just haven't created a thumbnail and released it just yet. But the final episode for that is going to be done. So we're moving on to, for at least a little while, this is my hardcore world, Nathan. This is going to be a long-term world that I'm going to try and build and create and lean out with. We've only just started. We're only on day 390, so very early on. But this is not going to be like a traditional SMP, like YouTube content series. What I'm making from here, this is going to be little short films. So it's going to be short flashback recordings, and that's what I'm recording. So everything I'm going to use here is going to turn to small sort of short form videos and like sort of cinematic sort of flybys and storytelling and stuff of my hardcore world. And it's going to be called the Chronicles of One Life, and that's going to be what this hardcore world is going to turn into. So I'm really, really excited. I'm actually genuinely really excited for it because it's going to be a slightly different sort of YouTube video style than I've ever made before. Normally when I do YouTube content, I do as little effort as I can normally, just because of like the time and effort that I can put into it. But this one I'm actually going to not rush the videos to put out. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to put a little bit more effort into these episodes that I'm going to be making. Yeah, I'm somewhat a little bit giddy for what these are going to turn out like, and it'll just be something different. I think that's kind of the main important part for me is just the videos I'm about to start making for this are going to be quite different to what I've done in the past. But we'll see. I don't know. I've not made any yet, so I can't get excited over it yet because I just don't know. They may be absolutely dreadful. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I mean, I'll work out when I get that far, but as of right now, it's going to be take every stream as they come and just not die in my hardcore world. That would be probably the first little goal, is not to do anything silly, obviously, and just kind of try and keep surviving for as long as I possibly can in this world. Yeah, so we're just kind of recording so I can then go back and then later I can take a lot of the footage and then hopefully turn it into something of a bit of a montage or some little videos and things. It should look, I'm hoping it'll look pretty cool once it's all done. But we're a long way off from doing that. A long way off. Because we're only on day, I say, 391 now. So we're a long day off. Vortex! Happening! Something, dude. Happy Sundays. Oh, come on in. Hey, Frediness. Tree! Oh, sorry, Twee! Hello! Nice house, by the way. Thanks, Nathan. Yeah, it's not bad, man. I mean, we've only just started, so we've only really got the farmer house. This is for my farmers to live in. That's not where I live. I mean, I don't even have a house yet in this world. We've got our silos for our farms for these, which we'll get to later. And I practically live out of my storage system right now. So we live in our storage system, but right now we're kind of focusing on our animals and animal enclosures, and I'll eventually make myself a house. I really don't live in a house right now. I've been really living just in a bed. Like, that's literally where I live. Yep, right there. Right there. That's where I live. What's up? Not very much. How are you flying? Ooh, good question. So I'm a bit of a Minecraft builder. That's what I normally do. I'm not much of a redstoner. So when I'm building in survival, it's really hard to have a look at your build from like a different angle. So I use something called Tweakaroo. It gives me a free cam feature for survival. So there's me. Hello. And it's called Tweakaroo, and it allows you to fly around. I really use it for like helping me when I'm building, but secondary to that is for content. So when you're making a thumbnail for like YouTube, or if you're putting pictures on like Instagram or TikTok or whatever, you can obviously like put free cam on. I can then turn on shaders, for example. I can change the FOV. So I press F1 to hide everything, and then from here I can take like really nice screen grabs and like nice pictures. So I use Tweakaroo for helping me build, so I can kind of see the build from different perspectives, and I also use it for social media and for using pictures. That's what I use the free cam for. So it's mainly for content creation purposes, mainly. But good question. Just thought I would drop by and express a little. Aw, thanks Vortex. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, unfortunately you were my guinea pig the other night. I've been learning Vortex how to like the GIF galleries and how much coins are and what can I use them for, how they're useful, learning the battles that you were doing as well the other day. So I've been kind of having to like guinea pig other people to try and learn all about it, because part of obviously Studio 42, they for whatever reason have a big emphasis on battles and gift coins and stuff, and I'm like, I have no idea what all this stuff is. So I was like, who is on Studio 42 that's live that's cool that I can go check them out? And you were my guinea pig. You were my first person I could get to go check out and go see what it's all about. So yeah, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, hashtag not sorry. Is that what the kids say these days? Is that what it means? Sorry, hashtag not sorry. How's it going? How is I know you were playing you were playing Warzone. I think you were playing Rebirth Island the other night. How was that? I do enjoy myself a little bit of COD. Now and again, don't play as much as I used to, but how was your Rebirth stream session the other day? I know a lot of us haven't actually bought the new Mummy Sorry. Frediness, you good? Mummy Sorry? Frediness, who are you apologising to? Battles are a good way to gain more of a community and get more. See, I don't know if I would do that, Vortex. I don't really have a big TikTok community, like at all. Most of my community are on the purple app and the red app, so I don't really have many people that watch me on their multicolor T app. A lot of them are on the other ones, particularly the purple app. So I don't know if everyone would want to come over here and sort of be doubled up. So I'm not too sure. So I need to try it though. I need to give it a go. It's a meme, sorry. Oh, Ferdinand. You should know me when it comes to memes. I'm old. I don't get memes. Blame Resident. No, blame Canada. Blame Canada. Hey, Luffy. Hi, sir. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. I'm from just north of Edinburgh. So if you look at a map of the UK, find London. It's at the bottom. Go all the way to the top, look for Scotland, look for Edinburgh, and I'm about 20 minutes from Edinburgh. So I'm all the way up in the north in Scotland. I'm from the UK, bud. Bella, welcome on in. I'm not too bad, thank you very much. Appreciate you asking. Appreciate you. We're just building away. Just started. Just started. Corella? Oh, I have no idea where that is in the world, Luffy. No idea where that is in the world. Where is that in the world? If I was looking on a map, where would I find that place? Where am I looking in the world map, dude? Help me out. Where am I looking? I've never heard of that before. Look up. What? Find London. Look up. Find Edinburgh. Best directions ever. Yeah, if you're looking at a map of the UK. In India? Oh, I would have never have guessed that. Would never have guessed that was from India. So you go to London, you go on the East Coast main line up to... Yeah, that's exactly it, see? You go to London... Oh, the pram moved. Oh, it's Karen. You go to London, you get the East Coast or the West Coast main line, whatever you prefer, get off at Edinburgh, jump on another train, head across to Fife, and then that's where I am. So I'm 2 trains away from London. I don't as well, but I do battles. Oh yeah, Vortex, I'll need to give it a try, dude. I said this, I think it was Willie was in your chat. And obviously being another fellow Scotsman, I was like, oh. Probably that's where I'd probably likely start if it came to me doing battles on like TikTok and stuff. I'd probably want to do it with people that I know or people that I'd feel comfortable doing it with, because I've never really done anything like that before. It's a very new concept to me and my community and stuff, so I'm not too sure. Hi, Kieran. Happy Sundays, Kieran. Hope you're well, wee man. Yeah, Luffy, all the way from India, watching tonight. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcomes. Right, let's go. Kieran, how's your Sunday, mate? How's your Sunday, wee man? Right, you can't go over there. Ooh, you could get up here, though. Could a horse get up there? Playing GTA? Or is it GTA 5 you're playing? Are we all still sad about the GTA being delayed? Are we all still sad? Why am I using my hands to cut this out? There we go. I'll do. Yeah, and I can still get out here. Ugh. This is an absolute pain in the backside. That'll do, because a building's going to be here, so you're going to be able to get out here. Yeah, GTA 5. Yeah, apparently I think GTA Online is also free to play all weekend. I want to say that it is. I'm sure I got an email about it. Kind of mind. Hey Elijah, welcome on in. Good evening, happy Sundays. GTA 6, I'm begging for. I'm the same. Like I really miss it. It's one of the only games that I'd say next year that I'm actually looking forward to. There's actually 2 games I'm looking forward to. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. There's 2 games. These, I don't know if anyone noticed, Assetto, is it Assetto Corsa? I always pronounce it wrong because I was always a Project Cars fan, but there was a brand new rally game come out for pre-release last week on Steam. That looks phenomenal. Like, it looks really good. I like that. GTA 6 for next year looks amazing. And there's a few, it's now started to see a few games on my radar for next year that I'm quite interested in. Kieran, we could play that sometimes, Kieran. I need to speak to your dad, Kieran, and maybe sort it out so we can play together. But yeah, we could play together sometime, Kieran. Absolutely. Sorry, let me go back here. Hey, Blue Blur. Evening, welcome on in. Happy Sundays. Try awesome without the space bar and you get epic face. Oh, there you go. I had no idea. Kieran, Kieran, do you play an Xbox, pal? Are you an Xboxer? I think you're an Xbox player. I could be wrong, but I'm sure you are. Oh, Lily's awake again. Oh, goodness gracious me, that was really... How did I even place it up there? Oh, I must have done it against the grass. I was like, how did I get there? Yeah, if you're an Xbox, I don't play on Bedrock, Kieran. I play on the Java edition, which is slightly different when it comes to versions. So I don't know if I'd be able to play. I'd have to set something up to play with you, Kieran. Plus I don't have an Xbox anymore. I do, I just don't have it ever plugged in. I actually don't know where the Xbox is, to be fair. But yeah, we can sort something out, Kieran. I'll speak to your dad. Cause I don't know, I think I have your account on Xbox, but I'll speak to your old man. And I'll see if I can we can get hooked up, my man. Absolutely. We can see what we can do, Kieran. You know me, Kieran. I'll always try for you. I'll always try and see what I can do. Oh, it's getting dark. Uh-oh. Hardcore world. Need to remember, always sleep. I'm like the B-dubs of my own hardcore world. Gotta sleep all the time. Gotta sleep. Oh, if anyone's watching on the Purple app tonight, you're about to get smashed with an advert. I do love online mod. Just the amount of random stuff you can do with my mates. I think that's the one thing I've never played, Badman. I've never played Gran Turismo. Grand Theft Auto Online. I've never done it. I've played GTA for mainly the story mode, and obviously I've played, like, one of my favorite GTAs of all time is San Andreas. That was one of my favorite ones I've ever played. So I do have somewhat of a connection to the game, where that I'd love to get back into it again. But SpongeBob, from where is the fiercest Minecraft player by geography? From where is the fiercest? Oh, I don't know what that means, SpongeBob. Sorry, did I just seen your comment? Because it's not coming through again on my multi-chat. It just came through. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I've done that a few times. I'm not sure what you mean, pal. Whatever do you mean? Whatever do you mean? If anyone is watching on the YouTube app tonight, remember, please hit the little like button. Really do appreciate it when you do that. San Andreas was good. Yeah, San Andreas was my first dive into GTA. After like the originals, I didn't play a lot of the older ones before that until later on down the line. Evening, Will. I didn't play GTA 1 on the PS1 till like after it was out, and it was like well after. I'm at Los Santos. Los Santos. GTA Online isn't bad. See, I've not really played it, Bella. And I don't know whether it's because I see the online thing and I was just like, nah, Bella. I'm not sure if I'm into that. I don't know whether it was that or not. Because I think from obviously what you see online and stuff like that, and you see other content creators on it, it does look pretty good fun. How's Will getting on today? Will, happy Sundays, dude. Hope we're on a nice day. Hey, who's got their Christmas tree up yet? Anyone got their Christmas tree up yet? Can we call you all out yet? Who's got their Christmas tree up? Go on. Who's going to out themselves first? Who's going to tell us that their Christmas tree's up? Just thinking someone's Christmas. Just took a look at the rally game. Looks pretty cool. I played a little bit of Dirt 5. Oh, I love Dirt 5. That was great. Yeah, so the new one, Assetto Corsa Rally. Yeah, so it's got environment scanning. I think they've got like 4 or 5 different stages where they've just live scanned the whole place, and it looks phenomenal. The terrain, the lighting, the ambient effect that it's giving you in that brand new rally game looks great. You know, compared to like over the years like Colin McRae rallies and Dirt and all this type of stuff, it looks pretty good. I think the only feedback, obviously, this is why it's pre-release, is the force feedback sort of through a lot of the controls have been a bit kind of 50-50 from what I've seen in the comments, but I'll still be buying it. I think it looks great. I love driving games like that. Blue Sweater, welcome. Blue Sweater Rants. I mean, what a name. What a name. Blue Sweater Rants. Good evening. What a lovely, what a good name. Dare I ask, what is the red sweater ranting about on a Sunday night? What's your recent rant? Are you got any recent rants? Can we join in with any recent rants? We do love a good old rant here. Well, my community does. Particularly when I start ranting about food. They do shout at me quite often. I like the new Forza. Ooh, new Forza actually. Yeah, it's another good one. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen that advertised as well. There's been so many games that I've seen recently that I've like, oh, I'll have to go check it out. Oh, you come out. And then you go there. I'm just going to double up, who cares? Right, I think that's it. We don't do Christmas trees until Thanksgiving. So see, there's the line. There's the curfew. I love it. So I don't do it until Thanksgiving dinners, because that's where in the UK we don't really do Thanksgiving in the UK. Obviously we've got like St Andrew's Day, which is like obviously our Scottish day, if you want to call it that, which is December the 1st or something, or November 31st. I can't really remember. But traditionally it's like from about the 1st, 2nd, 3rd of December, somewhere about there normally, but everyone's a wee bit different. I only asked because Rory asked to put up his Christmas tree today. Well, he didn't actually ask, but he wanted to put it up, and I was like, yeah, whatever you want, mate. If that's what you want, little dude, fair enough. I'm not going to argue with you. Forza seems cool, but if I don't get it perfect, it's got to be difficult. Yeah, see, Forza, that's where you kind of always farts and runs away. Hi, Melissa. Just farting and running away. Alright, cool. You're lucky I like you, Melissa. You're lucky. You're lucky. Hope you're having a lovely weekend, Melissa. Why is there a dirt block here? Can I get up here? No. Can I get up here? No. Oh, I kind of got myself stuck here. Oh no, I can get over here. There we go. Can you get out over this wall? Let's just do that just in case. Oh, I just jumped in the hole again. There we go, made it. Yeah, I always compared it. You had like your race sims. So you had like iRacer, Project Cars. I'd probably put into the more simulators. And then on the other side, I had like Gran Turismo, and no, maybe not. Gran Turismo was kind of in the middle. Forza, I always had like the arcade sort of game, more so than a sim. Like I used to prefer like doing a lot of the racing sims. Those were my favorites. So Forza, I never really got into. I'll do a few reviews. Maybe I'll take some gameplay reviews later. Yeah, I think that honestly, well, it really is. There's just like with that new Assetto Corsa Rally. I think that's what you call it. Bye, Kieran. Catch you later, wee man. Every day I get too far on a tree is a day I'm lucky. Oh, Melissa. Well, thank you very much for dropping by. Midnight Club was a good racing game back in the day. Oh yeah, and the one I liked was like Need for Speed. I think it was Need for Speed Underground was one of the first arcaders that I always really liked. GTA is becoming perfect sim. Yes. GTA is a run over pedestrians and shoot people without repercussions. Yeah, there is that. I think there's slight concerns over GTA with a new one coming out, and I think it's really weird because I think we live in a different society now than what we did when GTA first came out. I don't know, it's going to be really interesting to see how the new game's taken. Like, I hope people just like take the game at face value, like what a lot of us do. It's a game. It'll be interesting to see if, you know, if at all, what restrictions and stuff you put in place and the things you can do in game that have been rumored, and I worry slightly about it, but yeah, but it's still good fun though. But Midnight Club Bella, that is an absolute shout. I remember that. Midnight Club, I remember, I want to say it was PS2 Bella. I can't quite remember. I'm sure it was Midnight Club was PS2. One of the driving games we were actually talking about the other day was Driver. For the PS2 or PS3. I think it was Driver we're talking about. Yeah, there's so many absolute. Just a stupid boulder. It is just a stupid boulder. It's a rock though. Mr. Kendall. That's good, bro. Yeah, that'll do. I don't think a horse can get out of here. Driver was decent. Wasn't my favorite though. Yeah, I remember Driver. I remember as a kid, and there was another one called The Getaway, which was based in London. I'm sure that was PS2 or PS3 as well. I vividly remember that one too. It was called The Getaway. That was another really good one. Yeah, they'll still have. I hope they keep the ridiculousness about GTA. Because over the years, that's exactly what it was. Especially some of the missions. I always remember from GTA 5, the whole alien stuff was brilliant. Yeah, it's the age thing, cool teacher. That's what you were all worried about. Especially in this day and age, is who's going to get their hands on the game. Because the demographic for games nowadays is so different than what it used to be. It's so accessible. So when an 18 game is an 18 game for a reason. And GTA, especially with like what happens in the game. Yeah, I don't think you'll see my son playing it. Is this a mod pack? Nah, this is just vanilla. Is it coffee? Coffee? Cough. This is just a vanilla hardcore world. There's mods that I have on here for quality of life, particularly recording. The flashback mod, Tweakaroo for like free cam so I can fly around in survival. There's a mini map, but other than that, it's just vanilla Minecraft, just the basic game. The raiding Billionaires Island was 100% fun. Yeah, see? Fun. The way games should be. Right, let's get some wood. Let's start building. So that's the wall in. I'm gonna just finish horse wall. Save replay. Yeah, a lot of people shouldn't be playing those games till they are obviously of 18, but it's always an interesting one. It's always an interesting conversation. Like, I was definitely playing Call of Duty when I was not 18. I don't remember playing in, well, maybe I did. I definitely played San Andreas when I was under 18. And I think there's just that level, that gap of like, you know, how can you control that type of content? And interesting, obviously, if you guys are, for most people based in the UK, there is, I forget what you call it. Oh, what do you call it? There's like these kid restrictions on over 18 content now. Oh, I don't know what law it is or whatever they call it in the UK now. Oh, I can't remember what you call it. Anyway, so I think that is going to be really interesting when it comes to like Xboxes and stuff like that. Is whether that's going to be, you know, something that people abide to or not. Be quite fascinating. I'm not sure. Good question. Good intellectual talking point for tonight, guys. We have not got enough acacia logs to do this. We need to chop down a ton of acacia. Have we got an axe that's worthy? Yes, we do. We need acacia wood. I'm going to fly up here in the north easterly direction and just start chopping down trees. So we're gonna go northeast. I'm gonna go this way. We need to go chop down some trees. Am I going the right way? My map keeps moving. Can I stop my map from rotating? Mini map. View settings. Lock north on. There we go. There we go. I can actually see where the hell I'm going now. Let's go up here. Let's go over this hilling. I think it's just over this hill. Yeah, it's over the mangrove. And we'll go get some wood before we start building the stables and stuff like that. But I was reminding constantly games live in the computer. They do. I've been playing Diablo since I was 8. Oh my goodness. I think another one for me was Half-Life. I remember Half-Life from a young age. I don't think that was great for me, but I do remember Half-Life. Ooh, Portal. No, no, I'm gonna go. Surely there's a chest here, right? Is there a chest here somewhere? Hey, sorry, guy, I'm getting distracted. Is there normally a chest with these? I'm sure there is. Or am I just destroying the hell out of this just for the sake of it? Keep the magma blocks. Why people want the government to moderate games like GTA is the responsibility of what the kids see and do. The games are the responsibility of the parents. Yes, Bella. See, that's how I perceive it as well. It's down to the parent's responsibility, and if the parent obviously deems that, you know, that kid is obviously going to be responsible to watch the content, it shouldn't be a government restriction, you know, set in place. That's just the most ridiculous thing ever. Yeah, I'm of that as well, that I believe it should still be down to the parents to control what their kids are doing up until the point of which they're 18. If they're under 18, they can do... If they're over 18, they can do whatever the hell they want. I think that's a really interesting point. Your bills are insane! Hey, Kamsky, thanks, dude! Yeah, you've caught me in a world where I don't really have many bills, though. But we've got a few, man. I appreciate the heart, man. We're currently building in a hardcore world. We're only on day 393. So we're only quite early in this new world. I'm just about to publish episode number 11 of the build I've been focusing and doing since February. So we've got quite a lot of progress done on that build. And that's going to be something that is going to be uploaded to YouTube tonight. That's the plan. But yeah, you've caught me in a world where I don't really have many builds. But thank you very much for the comment. I appreciate it, man. Means the world if people kind of see my stuff and things and enjoy them. So thank you so much. Nice. Oh, thanks, man. Love it. Yeah, it's one of the sort of little pastimes that I enjoy. I obviously do enjoy playing like Call of Duty and stuff like that. Thanks for the share, man. And like Fortnite, and I do enjoy playing these other games, but this is just certainly, especially over the past, say, 3 years, Minecraft's got me really back hooked to like building and architecture and design, and it's got me really kind of hooked back into the game again. So my content has somewhat changed over the past sort of 3-4 years, but certainly for the better. I've been really enjoying it again. Required to take class on basic online safety. Bella, see, Bella, that's where I also stand with it too. I'm with you on this one. I've never played GTA. There's only a few 18+ games I've played. Kendall, what? I've never played GTA. And you're from Scotland. You've never played GTA. Wow. Yeah, GTA 6, Kendall, you absolutely have to play. Like, genuinely, like 100%. Yeah, we got to play Fortnite, especially the add-ons. Oh, nice. Yeah, I do enjoy playing Fortnite. I don't play it enough, though. Call of Duty is the one I play. Like, I play Warzone quite a fair little bit. Like, I played DMZ quite heavily. But it's just really a time constraint thing. Like, you know, having kids and mortgages and full-time jobs doesn't really help with my gaming ability. But, you know, I still play what I can. We're currently, if anyone is just joining us tonight, welcome on in. We are gathering resources currently to make a stable and chicken coop tonight. That's what we're doing. Just getting a bit of the good old resources and kind of start continuing our building adventures. This is a downfall. When we play on the server, which we normally do on Wilderness SMP, there's a shop and I can buy all my wood. Every single bit of my wood. However, when you play in a solo world, I got to get all the materials myself, so I'm going to grind a little bit of the good stuff today, guys. So, yeah, we just get to go diggy diggy. Diggy diggy diggy. And chill out and get some conversations in. Split screen COD kid. I was a split screen COD kid. Camskeeper, I think we're all the same, dude. And we're just talking about that, Camskeeper, about GTA 6 and how obviously it's delayed and who's all looking forward to it. And then we actually got talking about like the age restrictions, obviously nowadays, with the sort of the new UK government thing about, you know, parental controls and government controls on whether you can play a game that's over 18, even if you are over 18. I mean, I had a giggle the other day. I'm sure I got an email from Xbox and I had to verify my age, even though my Xbox gamer tag is probably older than like most people have been on here, this planet. So that gave me a little chuckle to myself. I was like, well, I've got to verify my age on my Xbox. You sure? Like, I've had this account for donkeys. Yeah, the government right now, the less we talk about politics, the better. I think we all agree that we did want change by a Labour government, but I don't think it's made any difference. I think we've got the same shit show again. And I think it doesn't really matter who goes into politics, and you know, it just seems to be the same stuff like every other year, and it's just like, yeah, we want change, but none of them are able to produce it for whatever reason, or they're reading off a script. It's just like, oh, for goodness sake, man, just like. And this is where Scotland, if they were independent, you do wonder, and you know, as a Scottish person, we do wonder whether things would have been better or whether it'd just be exactly the same. You just never know. But what a crazy world we live in, man. But I don't normally talk about politics and religion and stuff like that on stream because I just can't be bothered. But as of late, I think most of us can all mutually agree that the UK is not what it used to be. I think we can all mutually agree on that these days. There's not many times you can get most of the people in the UK agreeing on something, but I think at this time you can probably you could wrap a few of us up and we'd all be quite similar thoughts, which is quite rare. Yeah. Can I see your craziest build? Oh mate, I'm in a hardcore world right now. You want to see my craziest build? I am childish. Just go into my TikTok page and scroll down. One of my videos has got like 140 odd thousand views of like a Minds of Moria inspired Lord of the Rings build, and I've just completed my project called Treetopolis, which I'm about to upload episode 11 onto YouTube for, if you want to go check them out. But I'm on a hardcore world at the moment, so I don't really have any crazy builds in this world yet. We're only on day 393, so we're quite early on in this world, and I don't really have any crazy builds in here yet. But we will. But yeah, my day's going pretty well, Childish. Appreciate you asking, dude. What did I miss? Always thought it was crap. Oh, GTA, always thought it was crap. Unbelievable. Who's that Kendorf? Can I time him out? Can we time him out for that comment? A bungalow inside a hill. I mean, I have to do something. I don't actually have a home in my hardcore world. Like, my one life that I have right now, I don't actually live in a home. Right now, I'm actually going to fly over. I'll show you where I live. It's not really much to write home about right now. My villagers have got a better life than I do. Where am I going? I'm over here. Am I over here? Yeah, I'm confused where I am. Oh, I'm going left. I'm over here. Happy Few, COD 24, World War II. Man, there were so many good COD games back in the day. COD Black Ops 7 has been absolutely slammed this past week. I don't think I'll ever buy another Call of Duty like ever again. I just don't think it's not as good as it used to be. So this is my base. If anyone's just joining us, this is where I live. This is spawn. This is 0-0 in my hardcore world. Make sure there's no mobs nearby. This is 0-0. This is Camp 0 where we spawned in. We literally spawned in there. And this is our early beginning. So we've got our little farming district in this sort of quarter. It's a big circle. So if you have a look at the map, you'll actually see it's just a big circle. Circle. And we've got a little sort of farming district for our plants and stuff. That's all over here. So we've got them all set up. So we've got food for the long game now. We can pretty much use any food that we want. Although I need to finish that section there. And we were just working on the animal district, which is going to be this quarter of the circle here. But I needed materials. I needed to get some acacia wood, so we can actually start making a very similar build to this one on the right-hand side. We've got most of the stone and stuff. The deep slate, we've got some stuff. And the acacia up the top. So we've got most of the materials to start making over here. But I do need to go resource gather. I didn't take my bed. Let me take my bed this time. You need to teach me how to build. Campscape. I'm always open for questions, man. If anyone has any building related questions, you're more than welcome to ask. But yeah. This isn't even my house. I don't even live here. This is not even for me. This is for my villagers. Roofs and detailing. Oh yes. There's a few builds like that you kind of lead into that. I think I've actually got a couple in here. Kamsky, what I do for some of my Patreons, when someone signs up to my Patreon, I make them a build, and I've got a couple builds. In fact, I'll just show you guys. A couple of you guys asked for. Someone asked there. Who is it? Childish asked for some crazy builds. I mean, I don't have really crazy builds in here, but these are my Patreon ones. So when someone joins Patreon, they can basically ask me for a build, and I'll do it for them. Don't read out loud. Bella, good point. This was a request by, I think it was DJ Andre or Nordic. I think it was DJ. They wanted me to make a manor house build using sort of deep slate and sort of dark, sort of tough variants and stuff like that. So I put that here. So there's one build, and then the other one I've got for another Patreon is where is? Oh, it's over here. It's over here. It's over here. Which is my steampunk one. Here we are. And this is a steampunk storage facility. This one. This is another really cool one. So these were built for Patreon members. It's just a little creative world that I kind of jump into, and this is a steampunk factory. So like some cogs and chains and wheels and all sorts of stuff, and it's got a full interior and stuff on it. So it's used as a storage facility. So if you go through here, it's all built for the person that wanted it, and this is how they kind of, wanted everything set up as a sort of primary storage facility for their world. And I love this one. This is one of my favorite builds that I've done for obviously the community. And it's up there. And it's over there. So I've got a couple builds on this instance. I'd have to change instance over to my other one. But I've got a couple of single player creative builds in here. And then obviously my hardcore world, I've only just started, so not too much in this world that's been made. Not yet anyway. Let me turn shaders off. So I've only really got these two so far. And then over here, we've managed to integrate our storage facility into like a more of a hobbity underground sort of storage facility at the moment. So that's all over this side. But that's really it. We haven't really got too much in this world so far. So far. What's it? It's when you mention garden tool hole, especially boys giggle. You don't want to use that hole up too much. Show farms again. Oh, farms, JB? Like these farms? I can hop over. I'm not recording right now, so. But yeah, they're just simple farms. They're not automated yet, JB. We're going to put them in actually a few automations in the silo. If I just going to go to this middle, I'll free cam because it's a little bit easier actually. But in the farming district, we've got our wheat, beetroot, carrots, we've got our sugarcane, we've got our pumpkins, we've got our watermelons, and we've got our potatoes. So we basically have everything, JB, that kind of need. I kind of manually harvest them for now. We've got access to villagers, so I've been eating a lot of golden carrots, and I've just been trading for them with... so I've not really had to use any of this, to be honest. But what I'm planning to do is inside this silo is we're going to build a few automated farms and stick them in here. Always build everything squared off. Yeah, the thing is, JB, a lot of people do that, mate. A lot build them, like, especially when you play Minecraft. You kind of just build what you know. One of the things I'm trying to do with this world, I'm trying to make it particularly like into the scenery. Like I want to be able to blend in. I don't want to have to terraform all that much. What I want to be able to do is then build into what I'm given. So this was a natural sort of slope here, and I just kind of built it up a little bit. I had to build it out so it's a wee bit flatter, but most of this world, now I've not got any YouTube stuff for this yet because that's going to be happening next year. It's just all integrated in. So this, I didn't mine out. I kept it all, and I just took the front off. So that's all being put in. And then where we're building the farms around the back, again, same thing. I've kind of taken a few of them down a little bit so they're not as sharp like here. So I need to fix this bit because it's too sharp. And I've tried to make them a bit more progressive a little bit here with the farms for the animals. And that's kind of the intention, JB. It's trying to blend it into the scenery as if it's obviously just organic in nature. And you don't want to sort of change it up too much. I tried it with an SMP that was on called Dragonfell. And I'm taking a lot of inspiration from what I did there. Instead of having it on an SMP where, you know, it's short term, I want to have a long-term world with something organic now that I can see grow over time. And that's why I'm kind of just taking a lot of inspiration from my own build that I did on Dragonfell SMP earlier on this year. Hi, the Joe Chaos. Hello. I love Minecraft. Ooh, nice username. I just found a village and replaced the whole dirt floor of the village to dark wood. I hardcore literally by myself right now. I was vibing it. Helped me not to smoke cigarettes the whole day. It absolutely does. The amount of distraction you get from Minecraft is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Looks like what's the next project. So this one at the moment, so we're going to be finishing off spawn, JB. So we've got the spawn area. Basically a big massive circle. We're going to have all of our different animals in this section here. All of our villagers are going to have their own homes. What we're effectively doing, just to kind of keep it nice and simple, is know this little village here? I'm going to basically take this village and transfer it into these two sections here and have that bit, this corner bit here and this bit here for upgraded villager homes. And that's where all my traders and villagers are going to live. Instead of obviously over in the village that we have. Because we've got a villager breeder. Oh my... I need to go check that actually. We've got a villager breeder over the back here, but I want to basically lift this village and chuck it over where I'm basing. Oh, it's 0-0. So in here, we've already transferred 2 of them. So we've took the 2 farmers. So the next plan would probably be to make a build for the stonemasons, the Fletchers, toolsmiths, a library for all my librarian book people, and then try and make them all a home and stop having them living in the ground. So I'm going to basically take this village, a few of the different inspirations and ideas, and then we're going to transfer it into the circle. So it's kind of this is like the current project. This is probably going to take me through to the end of the year. I'm hoping by 1st of January, I'll be able to start my first big project in this world. And that's going to be probably between 2 different projects. Either a nether base, which I really have always wanted to make in Minecraft, but never ever got around to, or my son wants me to make a Pirate Bay sort of theme, and that's going to go over here, just kind of to the right hand side. So there's my starter base here. So over here, little island in the middle, ships and stuff around the outside, big ports and everything, and have like a little Pirate Bay cove over here in the Badlands. So that's probably one of my first is either a nether base, which I think would be a bit extreme, but we might give it a little go. Nether managed to make it. Fairness. Fairness. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Hi, Tree. Just saying goodbye to family then, and you'll have my full modding attention. Oh, Angel Souls, don't worry. We've been pretty good today. We've been pretty safe. None of the internet's giving us any trouble today. Even YouTube's been behaving themselves today, if you believe it or not. Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I've got acacia. Let me see what else I've got. Those and those. My game doesn't sound that loud. Oh, I do have deep slate. Cobble, 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 deep slate. Brick, 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 brick. God, I know what I really need? More shulkers. I really want more shulkers. I need more shulkers. I need more shulkers. Fool. Ugh. Ugh. I need more shulkers. I had a base idea. A build style doesn't matter, but make a portal room in the overworld that leads to each dimension and build an exact replica in every dimension. Oh, wow. And then replicate it on each one. So you basically come through here and the same portal design's here as it is on the nether. Or you take the same design in the end and it goes through at the end with the same design. Oh. Oh, Kendov, appreciate the updates, dude. Nice. Thanks, man. Yeah, Bella's in tonight, Angel Socks. Bella's in. Yeah, Bella, nice idea. Right, have I got enough acacia to make this? Right, I'm gonna have a little think about this. I don't even know if I could show you guys. I'd have to load up a completely different instance to make this work. Right, effectively what I want to do is I want to have a front section that goes up in arches and then 2 bits that go out either side. Now it's very similar to my Dragonfell build. My faith in YouTube viewers. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you got to remember though, Bella's ex-Twitch, so Bella knows. Bella knows. Bella has restored our faith, but Bella knows, which is different. They're a very esteemed Twitch person who not understands etiquette. But yeah, I think yeah, YouTube tonight is okay so far. They've been well behaved. Right, brain. This is the biggest one, and I want to do it acacia and stone. So that's going to go up, and then it's going to arch over. But the arches are going to be deep slate. It's going to go up an arch, and then there'll be side bits that go down. Alright, I don't know how to do this, but as ever, we're going to wing it and see where the hell we end up. All I know is that we're going to walk through here, and there's going to be stables on my right and on my left. I can come in here, I can go into the stable here, and there's a horse. I don't know if I've given myself enough room to make this, is my only concern. So if you take, for example, if this is the entrance here, it's a 2 wide entrance, I could make it 3. I should, in fact, I will make it 3. I'm going to make it 3. The on here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I walk in, that should be technically enough room for a horse to waddle about in. I'm not sure though whether this is big enough, because it's only 4 blocks, 4 by 4. Is that big enough for a horse? What do you guys think? Is 4 by 4 big enough for a horse? Tree, can I use your custom tree off of your Dragonfell build on my wilderness base? Tree, can I use your custom tree? What one, Kendov? A 4 by 4 should be big enough, right? So if I just mark it out. So if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, and then by the time, if you just imagine, again, I don't have fences, but if you put a fence here, and you can walk in and grab your horse. Horse is 2 blocks. Yeah, so it should be alright. Is it Mine Troll? The Mine Troll? Hope I said that right. That should be enough for a wee horse to sit in, right? It shouldn't need to be any bigger than that. Or does it? Or does it? There's the question. Oh, did I just push it out one more? Okay, before I hit the record button. Before I hit the record button. Let me just... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty beefy. I was trying not to make these builds in my hardcore world that big, but... I mean, it's gonna do. It's the right size for a horse pen. Yeah, so I'll make it a 5x5. I'll make it an odd number. And I think we'll be good. So if I do 5 instead of 4, that gives me an odd number. And that gives me an odd number 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me an odd number this way as well. And that should be fine. And then what the horses can do is they can wander out the back if they want, and the horses can kind of spend their time in here if they want to as well. Okay, I think we're good. I think this should be big enough. Any of them, because they're all custom, kind of. Every tree that you see in my Wilderness SMP base, they're all custom. Just go help yourself, mate. It's all good. All good. Know what? The end could end up being Ragnarok. Ooh, Scared German as well. Welcome in, Scared German. How's it going, bud? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. All right. So you're gonna go up, and then you're gonna arch. You're gonna arch and then go down. Being a horse pen bigger adds room for decoration. That's what I was thinking. You could probably put hay bales in there, probably a little bit of water. And I probably only want to have like 4 different horses. So we could probably create one horse here and another horse and just maybe some storage in the middle. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4 horses. Maybe space for a donkey. So do horse, donkey, horse. Oh, I got mules as well. Oh, so we could have horse, mule, donkey, horse. Oh, goodness gracious me, now you got me thinking about it. Because we will want to breed our horses, so when people redeem on TikTok, one of the redeems, to get an animal named after them, we're going to have one of each, right? We're going to have to. Oh, close. Smart. I know it's kind of. You're good, mate. You're all good. Most horses' barns in America usually have an attic loft with barn doors for the hay storage. Ooh, yeah. So we could do that up the stairs as well. So because I'm making this quite tall, and we're having it going up the way, we could have it that the storage is kind of built into the roof area. I like where we're going with this. All right, let's get the wooden struts in. So let's get the wooden sort of outline edges in. And the deep slate roof, potentially. If I hit record, I've just got to do it. I've hit record now. Got to do it. Got to do it. Right. A horse is how high? 2. So you want to go at least 4 for the outside. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Outside. Outside? Oh, you're a different height. Oh, you're a different height. Okay. Just build it and go for it. Hope for the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Oops, missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Let him cook now, yeah. Trees in, and this is normally what I do with building. If anyone's new here, I'm the guy that wings builds pretty much 9 times out of 10. I don't traditionally sort of plan builds out. Doesn't really interest me. Part of the sort of the appeal to Minecraft for me is the ability to sort of wing something. And get myself creative and, you know, just building freely, no real restrictions, particularly in survival. So this is kind of how I probably enjoy Minecraft the most, in my opinion. So that's what we're gonna do. We shall wing it and see where we end up. Hay is usually stored around the edges with a drop door to the middle of the pen so the farmers can just throw the hay from the top straight into the pen. Smart. Hello, tree in chat. Hi, Mr. Halls. Gonna redeem a named animal, but I don't know what my card details are because I've had to order a new one. Oh, no, it's Kindle. Well, there's plenty of time, man. There's not going to be sort of any limitations to the that redeem. They'll be pretty much unlimited to what people want to redeem. And because also we're just early game at the moment, I'd probably hold off as well because we are pretty early. The likelihood, obviously, we will have more animals in the future, and that'll obviously make it a little bit easier for people to redeem. Because there'll be more animals to redeem, obviously at a later date in the hardcore world once we play a little bit longer. It's kind of the intention, anyway. See this one? It looks really dinky because obviously this this is lower. I wonder if we go higher. I think it has to go higher. Okay, I'm doing it. Mutual. Just do it, tree. I'll work out the rest later. I'm gonna die to that one day. I am absolutely gonna die to fall damage one of these days. I know it. Everyone else knows it. If I'm going to lose this hardcore world, it's absolutely going to be to fall damage. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pen fencing idea. Mix shelves with fence gates. What stage are you in this world? We're only on day 395, so we're very early on in this world. We only just started it. Oh, I don't know when we started. It wasn't actually that long ago. But I actually took a little bit of time off after one of my builds featured on Minecraft Live. So what I was basically doing is I was finishing up that just due to the continued hype around being on Minecraft Live. So I stopped my hardcore world for a while to focus my content on my world that got featured, just in case we got any traffic or like more people like eyes on my content. So I kind of stopped my hardcore world just when I started it, just to kind of focus on that for a little while. And we're now just kind of coming back full circle to this project. So we're just coming on back round. As featured on Minecraft Live. Oh, you know it. Oh, Billy Bong. Went to the doctor the other day. I said, Doc, I've been feeling like a right pig. He asked for how long. I said, I don't know, Doc. Maybe about a week. Alex, never change. Never change. Never change. Love it. Love it. You're welcome. I mean, that was good. That was good. That was very solid this week. Pretty solid joke. Fine with it. 5-5 now. Thank you. Hey, Badmoon. Thank you very much, Kendall, for the exclamation mark. My Minecraft Live. You're not along on the winging it, Bills. Yeah, oh yeah. We're doing the wingings. Hi, Nierk. Nierk. Angel Socks is on it. Thank you, Angel. Alright. Is that tall enough? Is it tall enough? Because it's going to go from here. It's going to go up. Then over. Not sure it's tall enough. Let's get the deep slate going. Let's go. Let's get to sleep. We need a stone cutter. We need to get our deep slate because the deep slate's going to give me the shape. You have my full. Oh, Angel Socks is fully on in. Is the day counter correct? 396 it should be now. Boop. Just put the day counter up by 1. I need my stone cutter. I left it. Where's my stone car? Oh, here he is. Perfect thing to watch while I'm making a steak. A steak. Oh my god. You're making a steak. What's that? I want some steak. Making some steak. Way to make a grown-ass man jealous. What are we missing? Some of them. What else did I do? I didn't really use many of the tiles. Yeah, I don't have any tiles. Let's do some tiles. Oh, that's deep slate. That's not cobbled. There we go. Cobble, 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 cobble. And we'll do some of them. Ah, that'll do the job. We'll see where it goes. I've lost £9 and not had anything to eat today. Don't judge. Oh, absolutely. If you've not had anything to eat today and you've lost £9, go eat steak. Go put steak in your face hole and enjoy every last bit of Alex. If you're doing that, mate, you're absolutely deserved. That is pretty incredible and a commitment to sort of do something like that, mate. Are you doing like any sort of like fasting, Alex, or is it just kind of how are you doing it? Right, I'm gonna go. So from here, I want to go up and then over. Oh sugar. So if I do to there, so I want to get from there to there, and then this will go up and over. So let's go here, here. How did I do this? This flying skills. I told you, if I'm going to lose my hardcore world, it's absolutely going to be, to me, smashing my face off the ground. 100%. 100%. Right, how does that look? And then it goes up and over, and then from here it's going to go down and up. So I need to kind of do like a nice little curve in here. And then we'll change all the blocks later. So I need to get from here to here. Can I gradually? Or do we just go diagonal? Ooh. I wonder if I go from here just straight diagonal and then have a little bit that's open. And that could be the windows. Oh, a tree. Tree. Where am I here? It's an over. You need to change. You need to be like that. Flat. And that's a stair, so if I do... Oh no, that wouldn't be a stair. Because you would be here. It's whether I want to connect this or not, because I could connect it. I could have it going from here up and then connect in. Or do I want to just have this flat to here? I don't know. I quite like the idea of it going to here and having it flattened out and then pushing this all up one. Yeah, I'm going to push it up. Are you British? Yeah, I'm from Scotland. Yeah, Scotland, British, it's the same thing basically. Flat is better. Yeah, I'm gonna go for flat. I think it means I can add like a little window in and have like an upper floor. So if I do this flat to here, what I could then maybe do is, I'm thinking even these, I could push these out one. I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, because that would be the inside wall. Okay, I've got an idea. I have a plan. I have a man with a plan. Oh, nothing else to eat. Rice with a protein. Hey, Jesus, Sal. You're going for it, dude. Please medical test. My blood pressure was too high. It was 70 or 90. I just eat. Yeah, it's good for you, mate. I'm proud of you, man. It takes a lot of doing because, like, I'm at the point where I need to do something. With my myself. I get it, dude. Honestly, I'm good for you, man. Have a lot more flat pen, more storage. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This could be flat. Honestly, just cut out salt and sugar. Again, Rickrolled 2025. Oh, it still exists, Scared German, and the people on the purple app do go for it. Hey Marie, welcome on in. Hi. Iron Spirit as well. Hi, Iron. Sorry, guys, you've caught me. I'm full concentration mode for a Sunday night, trying to figure out my next build right now. You've caught me full concentration mode. That's not a bad call, Alex. It's things like that that I need to teach myself to kind of get better with eating. Absolutely have to get better at it. It's the one thing I don't do well enough is look after myself. I mean, I'm better at it, but just still, everyone could be better about it. I don't have any horses, no. Good question. Do you have any horses? No, not actually. I don't actually have any horses. I'm making a stable for my imaginary horse friends. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. But no, a tree does not have any horses as of yet. Evening, Flea. Hey, Johnsy. Johnsy as well. Come on in. How's it going? Mr. Warlock72, hello. Marie with a 10 streak tonight. Nice. What is a personal sound alert? So a personal sound alert, there's Iron Spirit. A personal sound alert is basically what Flea did there. You can come into my chat on the purple app and type in !my alert, and it basically plays a custom walk-on song or custom song of your choice. So Flea has the Volcano Man, which is from the Eurovision movie on Netflix, and it's a little song from that. The plan is, Bella, to do like horses, mules, donkeys. Yeah, we could probably chuck a llama in here too. 16 snow start at 18.9. Hey man, Alex, that's huge, dude. You need to teach me, man. I'm terrible at it. Late to the party was watching my team lose in Madrid. Oh, poor Washington Commanders. I'm going to watch Hermitcraft videos from Mumbo, Kraus and Green. Oh, nice one there. I have a lovely night. I watched Green earlier on today. I haven't got into Mumbo and stuff like that just yet. Have a lovely night. Bye. Right, I think that's it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, missed. Oh, missed. Made it. Nobody watch. Nobody clip that. That's not worth talking about. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. My intro song would be I'm Sexy and I Know It. Oh, Bella. Yes. Yes. Sexy and I know it. Dun, 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 dun. I think probably the sexiest walk-on song is definitely Melly's. Minecraft Melly's got a definite sexy walk-on song on my stream. I love how YouTube hid that message, Bella. Did you have to all live it, Angel Socks? My intro song is easily Enter Sandman. Alex, if I could have a walk-on song for people on TikTok, I would give you Enter Sandman. Although I have to be very clear, we have to be very restrictive with what songs we allow these days. All right, I think I'm fine with that. That means it'll give me a layer underneath to have like walls on it. It is by Metallica, you're right. I love Metallica. One of my favorite bands growing up. A little unhinged in some people's chat. Oh, you're allowed to be unhinged. We are allowed. We are all humans at the end of the day. We are allowed to be. Right, you're gonna go here. Here. We're gonna go from here. We're gonna go up and over. So we're gonna go here. Ooh. Here. 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 Is that too much? Not bad, actually. I'll give myself that. When I see it's you who sent the message, I just click show. You're good people, Bella. Yeah, Bella's fine. If it's people that we know that's in here all the time, like Bella's been here for a wee while now, we know who Bella is. I think that would be alright. It's pretty big. I didn't expect the stables to be this tall. Here we are. I need to change all this anyway, but...
The easiest way to get into the
I think it looks disproportionate for now.
Just cheered 1 bits. 8, 7, Humphreys.
So I think when this will go along here, and this will leave a little section for like windows. I think once we finish it, I think it'll be fine. I think I just need to keep going, and then a lot of it will start to come together as we kind of get further into it. So I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I missed that. I think we're fine. It's a full stair slab full. Stair slab full. So stair slab. Full. Finish the front shape. It's going to look a bit graphic. Whatever do you mean? We'll make changes. We'll make it look less intimidating. Got him, Flea. Talbot. I saw you. Sorry. What a dad got injured playing peekaboo with their kids. They're now in the ICU. Sorry, I couldn't find my button fast enough to get that one for Talvin. Do you stream every day? I do not stream every day, no. We stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays normally, with Sundays always being like a 50-50 day. With Sundays, we don't typically stream all the time. It's just one of those days where it's just see how things go. See how things go. Because like the NFL's on, I like American football. I like sort of other sort of like sports that typically are played at the weekends. So streaming on a Sundays just kind of if I fancy it, basically. God, Aaron Rodgers' status has changed from healthy to questionable. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. To know that. I want to know that. What the hell's happened to Aaron Rodgers? What the hell has happened to Aaron friggin' Rodgers? Does not fill me with any great confidence. Explosion of creepers were perfectly synced. They definitely were. Because someone played the Enderman one, I looked at chat at the same time the creeper went off from Kendorf. So I heard both of the notification noises basically go off at the same time. In my ear holes. I was tempted to take that up one so it goes up there. I tempted to put that up one as well. Fiddlesticks. Steelers lead 10-6, but he's headed to the locker room. Not sure what happened. Rodgers clearly favouring his left wrist. The saying quite after he had to take a few other new sites available. Yeah, I picked up Aaron Rodgers this week. I just thought, he'd have a favourable matchup this week for me. Let's just say. And when I just saw that pop up, Flea, it did not fill me with the confidence that I require from my quarterback this week. Fill me with confidence. Tree likes to feel confident from his QBs. This year I've been just like hammered from the QBs. Stripped Acacia, there will be some stripped Acacia, but for the moment, for a lot of the struts and the supports, you can see these struts here are the normal acacia, and then we do normally do like the stripped and normal acacia wood underneath. So I'm just kind of trying to get the framework for it right, try and get the outside shape that I kind of want, and then yeah, we'll probably upgrade it and make a few modifications to it eventually. We're gonna get in there, but baby steps. Baby steps. Something out. Should be here. Should be fine. That kind of keeps the same kind of styling as these ones. And then the walls will go in the inside, then the striptication stuff will go in the corners, then we'll be able to do like arches and make it look pretty cool, and that'll be the start of our stables. Hopefully. This bit's a bit awkward though. Where are you gonna go? There's a difference between like when you do it like this and you do it when you're winging it, or in creative, or if you've built it before, you can kind of just lean on it. But I've never built this before. I'm kind of hedging my bets that it should turn out fine. We'll see. The word Pinto. Fado Alexarcade. Hello, can you say the word Pinto for me? There you go. You've had it twice now. Can I even ask why? I mean, it's just a random word. Some odd souls on the internet these days. But for why? What are you thinking? Yeah, I don't mind amusing people, but like, why? I've had a few good ones over the years. It's Portuguese for chick. Oh, nice. Does he want me to be his side pinto? Is that what that person's want? Does he want me to be their side pinto? There was a really good one actually. We had someone in my Twitch chat years ago asked me to meow, and without an absolute hesitation I did it. Of course I did it. I go, nah, I don't really care. Everyone wants a bit of tree. Partly so. Partly the people on the YouTube want a bit of the tree these days. Who would have thought it, that after all these years, the people that actually wanted me are the ones that all the weirdos on Twitch and YouTube and stuff. Yeah, honestly, without hesitation, Angel Socks, I did it, and I think they were taken back by it because they must have got a lot of pushbacks all day from like, obviously I don't know what they were doing or why they were asking people to meow, but obviously I had no morals and I just don't really care. I'm just like, yeah, meow, and I was like, is that good or do you want me to do a better one? And then I just kept doing like different ones all the time until I got it right to how I wanted it, and I just kept trolling them. And I got as much excitement out of it as well. Meow, 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 meow. Melly wasn't too happy with me as usual, but I know. When's Melly ever happy with what I do on the internet? 11-9 Littler. Oh wow, Littler must have had a good set of next session. Littler must have had a good set. That's like when he played Josh Rock yesterday, Kendov. He came back from like, he lost 4-1 and I think legs 15 to 20, and then 20 to 25 it was like 5-0. Meow then. Oh, Flea. Flea, you tell me what to do on the internet. Meow. Meow. Is that okay, Flea? Is that good? Is that good enough for you? Did you enjoy the little meow? Or just for you, Flea, you can keep that one. That's like my naughty meow. Not many people get naughty meows. Not many. Oh, Austin Powers-esque. Ooh. I like the reference. I've not watched Austin Powers in years. I need to get back on the Austin Powers again. Oh, hold the phone. Hold the phone? You're in the wrong position. Yeah, they were Angel Socks. We're basically going into random streams and we're just asking people to do it. And unfortunately, they came into my chat where I just don't care. I love Super Troopers. They were trying to see who could say it most when they pulled someone over. I love stuff like that. Some of them are a bit weird requests, but I'm okay with weird requests. Right, you're there. I'm gonna leave that off. Pop you there. I should be fine. Trying to see what like Christ Washington. Bless. You guys are all dealing with your teams losing at the NFL. No, what you should do though is you should just be like Tree. Tree doesn't have an NFL team. I've been asked for years who my NFL team is, and I don't have one. I don't have an NFL team that I particularly follow. I just like watching the NFL. And the amount of times people get really triggered by that. It's like, what do you mean you don't have a team? And I'm just like, I don't really have a team in the NFL. Like I watch Red Zone. I enjoy Red Zone. That is my jam. I prefer watching Red Zone. And doing my fantasy football each week makes me happy. So I don't really have a team that I would say I necessarily support. Which is an absolute cop-out. I should really just pick a team and then stick with them. Because I've got about 4 NFL jerseys. I've got an Atlanta Falcons, New England Patriots, Kansas City Chiefs, and a Cleveland Browns jersey. So I do have a few different jerseys, but I don't necessarily just follow a particular team. Have a team that I follow. How did you pick your team, Flea? Have I asked you this before? Flea, how did you come up with your NFL team? Were you just unfortunately in that city at the time in which they got drawn, or how did one select the Washington Commanders? What what caused you that momentary of madness? That alone is worth at least 6 years of misery. I've got several Washington ones. One LA Raiders from the 80s, a Scottish Claymores jersey, and a FH. Give me a second, I'll explain. Oh, take your time, take your time. Yeah, I don't really have an NFL team that I follow. I'm a Red Zone and fantasy football, American football fanatic. That's it. Some random ass. So it's a lot of the foreign stuff, Angel Socks. So when people come into the YouTube channel and they ask me like to say something, let's say in like Portuguese or Spanish or something like that, that's traditionally where I am a little bit more dubious. I will certainly question and push back a little bit harder. It's like, yeah, what do you want me to say that for? Especially if it's in a foreign language, non-English. I do often question those ones a little bit more. Am I alright with this? I don't know if I'm alright with this. that's... How does this go again? It's a top one. I think it goes like that. Like this. I need to get rid of some of these. See, a lot of the like, I'm a big college basketball like fanatic, and I do have a college basketball team. Like, that's a little bit different. So normally it's like San Diego State is sort of my college basketball team, or Duke or North Carolina is kind of like the two teams I've always kind of grown up watching. But San Diego State is probably, the Aztecs is probably the only team, American sports team, that I say I follow because of my uncle Neil. He's the music director at San Diego State University. So I kind of have a family connection to that. So that's a little bit different when it comes to the college basketball. And college basketball is one of my favorite things ever. But American football, I mean, I've got family in LA, so technically I should just be an LA fan. Or the Chargers, like I've got family in San Diego, so I should technically be a Chargers fan. I could lean on that. Originally I was a Bears fan, hence the 72 in my name. It's my after William Fridge Perry. When I started flagging 2 3, I shared the Bears with another player. I wasn't happy about it. So I took all the teams that no one supported. I landed on Washington, so I've been a fan of 22 years now. Sheesh, I'm old. Yeah, we are, mate. We are old. F8 full-size helmet. Oh, yeah, I had no idea. I'm Warlock now. And AJ Green. Oh, AJ Green is who my Cincinnati jersey is. I've got a Cincinnati Bengals jersey. It's AJ Green too. All the numbers are starting to fall off these days because it's getting a bit older, but yeah, I've got a Cincy jersey. I forgot that I had that actually. It's AJ Green. What am I doing? Oh yeah, stairs. Should be plenty. Some of these. Yeah, it should be. Oh, get some sleep. Yeah, we should finish this tonight. I think we should be okay. We're 20 past 8. We've got basically the outside framework, and the inside framework should be stone. That's easy. We might have to go gather some tuff though. Oh god. Wait a full block stair. Full block. Yeah. Stair. Shove it like that, he says. Stair. Stair. Full. Stair. Stair. Oh no, this is not a stair. Hang on. Hold up. How does this go? Stair, stair up. Stair, stair up. And stair, 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 stair. Not sure I like the top, but whatever. Oh, Tampa Bay's doing quite well. I've just seen the Tampa Bay Buffalo Bills score. I've got that on my phone beside me. I won it in a competition during lockdown. Ah. Base of a 99, it's worth 30. Trying to last check. That's decent, man. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, my phone just locked up. Boom. Thanks, Kendall. I thought I was just dead there. I retired now. I can see it going. I also had Haskins jersey, but I ended up giving that away to a local sports bar when I was on it. Oh, nice. Oh, Mr. Flea, look at you. That's pretty cool, man. Again, needs to go here. I wonder if this even goes this way. 15-10. Was it the first two Kendov in the final? Was it the first two? There. 16. Oh, it's the same as the quarters and the semis. Oh, I thought it would be a little bit more. So Luke Littler should win that then. Can't imagine Humphreys are going to win 6 straight. Can't imagine so. Alright, I think we're good. So that's the bottom edge done. I do want to add a sort of a deep slate edge across the top, but I'll probably put the floor in first. I do want to add an edge around here, so this, I don't know. I may want to do a bit of shape to this actually. I think what we're going to try, I do want to add a bit of shape to this. To there. I don't think this is going to be as big upstairs. That's what I was maybe hoping it was going to be. I think this is actually going to be a little bit smaller. 5 in the spin. Yeah, that again, you know yourself, that's going to be, for any person really kenned off to achieve that, that's pretty tough going. Especially against Luke Littler, to achieve that is not an easy feat. Oh. Made it. It's not easy. I mean, it could happen. You know as well as I do that, you know, darts is an interesting game, darts. You just never quite know. And momentum can shift so fast with darts. Yeah, very unlikely, yeah. No worries, Flea. Gonna lurk in game. No worries. Enjoy your Sunday evening, Mr. Warlock. Enjoy the gaming, dude. Adds a little bit of an indentation, it just makes it look a bit nicer. Missed. You need to come out. How did I do this underneath? It was singles. Come back to them. Box again. We're gonna have just, I think we're gonna have just enough deep slate and no more. Yeah, we're gonna have just enough deep slate and no more to get this finished. Yeah, so we're back tomorrow night as well, guys. If anyone is watching and wondering when we are streaming next, we will be back streaming tomorrow night. We should be all kind of back to normal for at least a couple. Oh, for next week we'll be back to normal. The week after, I am going to be away working again down in Manchester this time. So we'll still get a Monday stream, but we are going to be away with work again. So yeah. Sorry again, but we're going to be away. We should be streaming the Friday. I think I get the train down Tuesday, teaching Wednesday, Thursday, back Thursday night. So we should be streaming Monday, Friday still of that week. But that's not this week, but the week after. As ever, I will endeavour to let you all know. Hey, Go Axe, hello, welcome, happy Sundays. Hope you're well. Is that right? Yeah, then those two are on top here. Yeah, that should be alright. That should be fine. Right, how much acacia we got left? Not much. Not much. But I need to get a shimmy on because we're running out of time pretty goddamn fast. Right, for the roof, sandstone and orange terracotta. I might have to see if we've got enough to get that finished. I don't know if we do. How you good in English? What? Go, what do you mean? How you good in English? I don't know what that means, mate. I mean, to be fair, I do live in Britain and I do live in Scotland and I do speak English. I don't know what you mean. How you good in English? I'm not sure what that means. Game shot in the match to Luke Littler. There we go. GG's Luke. I'll do. You'll do. Little details in there. Roof will go in there. I think we're getting there. Own creations? I mean, I think so, Axel, yeah. I'm not looking at any reference materials. I'm not looking at any guides or styles or images or AI. This is just me, myself, and I winging a build. We're currently working on a horse stable to kind of go into our animal district. So we've got our stable that's going to go in here. We're going to have our chicken coops over here, and then we're going to have our cattle shed over here. So yeah, this should be all of my own creations, yeah. Thanks, Axel. What's your age? I am in my mid-30s. I am 30-something. How about you? I mean, you don't have to tell me, so you shouldn't have to be asking people their ages on the internet these days. I know I look confident, yeah. I mean, Luke's good. Like he's going to continue to win. Luke's always going to have chances to win in tournaments, but Luke Littler's just, yeah, on a whole other level right now. Should do. I think that's the frame. I mean, the front frame's not that great. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna update the front frame before we do the rest of the build. Front frame, front frame. I actually do. I think I have scaffolding. Where are you from? I'm from, if you look on the map of the world, and if you look for the UK, and if you find Scotland, I am from Scotland. So, and on there, just if you look for Edinburgh, I'm about half an hour north from Edinburgh in the world. Oops. So currently we're on day... well, there we go. We're on a milestone. We've just reached 400 days in Minecraft. So we've not really been playing that long. I've just finished up an SMP that I've been playing on. Which I've been playing since February. So that's a very long-term world. However, this is slightly different. This is a kind of newer world. That we've only just started and get into the early game of. So we're still in the very early stages of this world. But we're kind of getting there. It's just going to be baby steps. I'm not really rushing anything. It's hardcore, so naturally it's going to be a little bit more of me being a little bit more careful. I'm not really pushing myself too hard at the minute. We do have Elytra. We've got wings. We've made rocket farms. I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. And we've been doing sort of all sorts of stuff to kind of keep growing this world, but we're just going a little bit more passive. And the reason for that is because I'm actually taking a lot of the footage that I'm using from this and turning it into a sort of a YouTube series, which is going to be more of a cinematic sort of experience than a sort of traditional SMP content. So I'm currently working on the footage for that. So we'll be taking our time, not rushing, and trying to make some cool builds if we can. And trying to wing it. Just wing it, do it by hand. But yeah, we're on day 400. We have sent a DM. No worries, mate. Ooh. Is that oak and cherry? Very nice. Very nice. Angel socks. Angel socks. Angel socks. You good, Angel? Oh. Different blocks, yeah. Thing is, if you're doing it in creative first, even I would maybe give you a suggestion, because I didn't like those trees. Saying it out loud, I didn't like them. The leaves were too compact. If I were to build it again, kind of, I'd want to create the leaves a little bit more varied, and a little bit more puffy. I don't know if that's how I can maybe explain it over the internet, but I would make it a bit more puffy. So where the leaves are quite condensed, I would loosen them up a bit if I can. I'm 25, playing Minecraft every day for 4 weeks now. Never played it before. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Minecraft's something, like, I enjoy it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, and not everyone enjoys it, and everyone... but the thing is, for me, everyone that plays Minecraft, you're playing it in a unique way to you. How you want to play, and your style, and how you want to approach it. And that's that's the one thing I like, is I don't feel rushed. I don't feel like I've got to complete this by a certain time. This is a long-term forever world now, which I've never had before. And it has me somewhat excited to see what I can actually achieve, rather than having to like rush builds to always get them finished for like servers, and not knowing whether our server's going to last forever. And at least here I'm starting to build something that I feel as though I can then just grow, and then I have no pace or struggles to how long I want to do to this. I'm not releasing any YouTube content till like New Year, so I've basically got till now, until my 2 weeks off in the New Year, to record as much as I can, and then turn it into like 20 episodes. So this is a whole different way I'm playing for this one. Very, very different. Very, very different. Alrighties, and that's all the framing. So, next part, I probably will finish recording and do stable part 1. Save that. And let's see what we're doing here next. So let's take all the deep slate can now go. Let's take that all back to storage. We need to keep all the acacia. We can take them back to storage. You don't need those. Take them away. We don't need them. It's all the stone variants. You guys are all fine. Yep, you're fine. Yeah, let's take all these back. Oh, I read that one. I read it. 3 or 400 days. Yay! It's 400 days. Let's go! I didn't even pay attention. That is the worst. I need to start paying attention. But yeah, we're on day 400 now on my little world. Yeah, we need more tough. We need more of the tough stuff. Let's go get some tough. I need to go grab some. I don't know where stuff is, but I think I'll be able to go down my mining area and find some. Ooh, is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. Here we are. Yep, we're good. Rocket's fine. I need carrots, so I need emeralds. Emeralds are over here. Oh, we could use the iron, actually. I forgot to check this earlier. My iron farm, I think, is going to be pretty full. Yeah, my iron farm is absolutely filled. I don't have a crafting table. Let's empty the iron farm. Have a nice Minecraft session. Thanks, Axel. I appreciate that, dude. I'm excited for my little session today. Just going to be nice and chill. Not too stressed. Wow, we have got so much iron. But let's actually just trade some of this. I need the iron farm. Yeah, it's pretty good, and it's just been. I've been leaving it running. Oh, it's not these guys. What I've got set up is I've got a Ender Pearl stasis chamber set up, Axel. So even though I'm not there, it's constantly loaded all the time. So it's probably something to note that although obviously it's a lot because I've got a stasis chamber running. I need a crafting table. In fact, let me come back. Actually, I'm going to grab this crafting table. Tonight will be night. I will hold for you. Goku. That is very poetic. Keep all that there. But yeah, the way I've got it work is just kind of beside here. You can see the Ender Pearl. So although I'm outside of chunks loading, with having this little stasis chamber here, with that going, it means it continually keeps it loaded all the time. So even though I'm not here, I'm still getting tons from it. I actually get to the point where I could actually turn this off because I don't need this much iron. I did it in the early game to like trade with, but yeah, I've not really needed much iron. Since I've got all my tools and I've been trading with it, I've not really needed much more. Raccoon! I'm hopping live, but have a great day. Thanks, Raccoon. Appreciate you dropping in. Sure he's married, but thank you for the offer, Goku. Hey, but we got to remember, Angel Sub, we've got to be just because of that pearl. Yeah. So the pearl is in a stasis chamber. So it's in a bubble vator. So where you basically put a piece of soul sand, do your bubble vator, put your pearl in it, so it kind of is bouncing up and down constantly. And that means it's constantly having this chunk loaded because of the stasis chamber. And yeah, and it just loads and 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 loads. And yeah, it just gives you endless amounts of iron in your area because it's always loaded. Which is pretty good. I'm just gonna keep that there. So you have a wife, 2 children, and a non-creepy stalker. You're just one. Yeah, well, I think it is angel socks though. If they are, you know, could be a sugar daddy. I've got to remember there are like people out there who earn millions and millions of pounds who might want to use me as a sugar daddy, which will then pay for me for life, and look after me. So you know, I've always got to keep my options open. You know. No worries, Axel. You're all good. I think that's one of the. That's just a quick tip there with obviously the iron farm, particularly if you want to have it keep it running all the time. And I do. I obviously want to have it running pretty much constant at the start of the game when I was building. Oh yeah, never gonna let you down. Yeah, so by having it kind of basically loaded all the time, right now, I pretty much have endless amounts of iron. I really don't need any iron now, really, till the end of the game, or at all, really. So you'll see me probably want to turn that thing off pretty soon. I think I should already be turning it off, to be fair. I don't really see a need for me to continually have it turned on. Golden carotes. You're trying to grow. I see the logic, but remember who stalked you first. True. Hi Bellfire, welcome back. Welcome back. Right, we've got our carrots topped up again. Let's top up the rockets. I think I'm running a bit low on the rocket front. Let's have a little look and see. Oh no, we've got some rockets. We're still fine with the rockets. I thought we was getting a bit low on the rockets, but we're not. Everything else is pretty much we're not losing any gear just yet. We will have to kind of consider that soon. We need tough for the next stage of this build, so we need to go down and get at least a stack of tough. Let's see if we can find any. How are you? Yeah, not bad, Bellfire, not bad. I'll be honest, I'm pretty tired. I can start to feel like, I think I'm going to turn my aircon off, actually. I'm starting to feel a little bit groggy and a little bit overheated. But it's just because I've got my air conditioning unit on and it's pretty warm. But no, I'm doing alright. Doing fine, thank you very much. Hi, there's some tough. There we go. Not looking forward to work tomorrow. There's another emotion for you. We'd rather be doing full-time content creation than working tomorrow, but here we are. We're working again tomorrow. Although I do want to say, whilst I've got you all on like YouTube and TikTok and Twitch, and I've got you all places tonight, can I just say thank you for Friday's stream. Friday's stream on particularly YouTube will probably go down as my best ever stream on YouTube, easily, for watch hours and concurrent viewership. So if anyone is watching the VOD back on YouTube, or if you guys are watching live on YouTube tonight, just know thank you. If anyone did sort of hang by and watch the stream on Friday, that was my best ever YouTube live stream. So I just want to say thank you very much for, if anyone did go check that out and tune in on Friday, just know it meant a lot. So thank you very much. And Angel Socks, we are getting there now. I think we're at 400 hours to go for the first entry. So we're actually doing pretty well with our watch hours after that stream. So today, Bellfire, we're making a what do you call it? A stable house for like animals and stuff like that to go into. But I haven't got a lot of materials, so we're having to pick up some tough just to add into my build. Square entry. Ha! We're getting there. I don't know if it'll be before the end of the year, though, Angel Socks, but we need to wait and see, but we're getting there. Bellfire! So yeah, we're building a stable. I just need to get a little bit of tough. So I think we've got 2 and a bit stacks. That should be plenty. Or do I get some more just in case? I'll pick up some more. Sure, yeah. Hello. Welcome back. Rockets, yeah. The rocket front is getting a little bit on the low side, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. I think I've got about 4 stacks left. I need to go load up the gunpowder farm. Because we do have a gunpowder farm. So we can go load it. This'll do. We don't need any more than this. The only other one I might go when I head upstairs, we'll look for some andesite on the way out as well. That's all the tuff I need. I don't need any more than that. Yeah, let's head up. Let's see if we can find any andesite. In the wars. In the wars, in the wars, in the wars. I do have an iron farm, yes. We were just talking about the iron farm, actually. Any andesite? Oh, there's stuff in the corner. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, we've got an iron farm. It pretty much constantly runs right now. We've got it loaded with a stasis chamber bellfire. So although we're not on the chunks right now, the chunks are loaded currently, and the iron farm just runs constantly all the time. Ivy, you can craft andesite, can't you? It's stupidly expensive. Yeah, I think it is. It is possible, I think, to craft it. I think it's gravel and something, maybe? Oh, I'm not sure. I kind of knew that I had andesite kicking about, though, so... it's just for my builds, Bellfire. It's for the walls of my build. I'll go and show you when I get that far. The only other thing I don't have as well is I don't have enough moss left. So we're a bit low in the moss front. So normally I've been using a bit of sort of mossy bricks and mossy cobblestone, but I don't think we're going to have enough for that. Yep, should have enough for that. Let's go up there. Silk touch. Some gravel. There we go. How'd you get moss in its own? And normally you find moss from a oh, there's a piece here that I left deliberately. Well done, me. Lush cave, or you also get pale oak wood, because moss does the same thing there, and you also get it from shipwrecks. So you get moss from quite a few different places. Is it diorite and cobble? Is that right? Oh yeah, it is diorite and cobble again, the site, yeah. But so I could probably go down and moss that to get some more moss if I want to. Just before we can start onto this next bit of the build. So I need to go grab some bone meal, actually. There we go, I'll do it. Have I got a hoe on me? Of course I don't. Of course I don't. So yeah, so if you see, look at the wall design. So it uses andesite, brick, stone, mossy cobblestone, and then some parts I have tuff in it as well. There, I've got some tuff on it too. So I didn't have enough of those blocks to kind of do my build, unfortunately. So I had to go grab some. That's the problem with this little world, is we just don't have everything like at my fingertips here and at my disposal. We will. It's just going to take me a little bit longer. sandstone. Oh, there we go. We've got some red sand. No, I've got a lot of sandstone though. I've got some terracotta. Don't have a lot of sandstone. Well, that's annoying. I have to go get some red sand. Anyone know a secret ingredient to get red sandstone easily or better? Collect some. I only have that. I don't really have a lot left. And as you can see in my roof, I do have occasional little sporadic elements of the stuff split through. Hey, Goggle. Goggle? Google? Goggle? Goggle? I think it's Goggle. Hello. Goggle, 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 Goggle. I put them in there. Alright, everything's in here, here. Yeah, moss I don't have a lot of, unfortunately. I assume it's in here? Oh, there we go. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. Keep switching your platforms. I'll get watch hours. Oh, nice, Bellfire. Thanks, man. Yeah, the red app is the one we're obviously focusing for watch hours right now. That's the main important one, Bellfire. We're kind of almost getting there now with in regards to watch hours on the red app. We're currently at, let me just check so I can get you an actual accurate number. We are at now 2,409 watch hours of 3,000. So we've got about 591 watch hours to go until we can get monetized on YouTube. Oh, the first part of monetization, and then we have another 1,000 hours after that. So really we have 1,000 and odd, 4,000, 1,400 hours to do or something. Can't really remember. Whatever number the number is. We're getting there. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you very much. Appreciate you asking. We're doing fine. We're doing alright in fines. Just having a little chill out Sunday session in my wee hardcore world. And then next week, which I'm rather excited for, we're going to be doing one of our first holiday builds. I haven't quite decided where it's going to go yet. But we are going to do a Wednesday stream, just for anyone. It's you guys are usuals here. Wednesday stream is going to be a little bit different. We're going to have a little bit of a different session on Wednesday. I'm really keen to set up a forever creative world now. So I really need to get that set up. A forever creative world is going to be a flat world with all my building assets on it. So if anyone wants to see all of the builds I've ever done, my intentions for for Wednesday stream this week is to import every single one of the builds I've ever made onto a flat world. So if everyone's like, oh, what's your biggest builds and all that type of stuff? Well, this Wednesday, I'm basically going to be showing them all off. And we're going to do a flat world, and we're going to put every single of my builds from like Dragonfell, from Wilderness, Creative Worlds, everything is all going to be in one sort of like one flat world, which I'm quite looking forward to doing. And it's all going to be in this instance as well, so it's easier to swap across and then show people my builds. The only one I'm going to try and get my hands on from Luna is I need to try and get my Team Weld build, which is the volcano build. I haven't quite got my hands on that one yet, so I'm going to message her. I don't know whether I'll do it before Wednesday, but I'm really keen to try. That's the only build I can't quite get my hands on, is that one. I might have it somewhere, so I'm going to see if I can find it. Bella's back! Welcome back, Bella. Bella, we're just getting some materials. I need some moss so I could make some mossy cobblestone and stuff, so we're just kind of gathering the good old mossy moss in the best way that I can think of. So yeah, so I'm going to speak to Luna and see if I can get that build. Because I think that's the only one that I want that I don't quite have. Pop that there, so that's my last piece. There we go. That should be everything. Perfect. And leave one there because that means I've always got one just in case. Right, up we go. Oh, I always get scared to fly up here. Oh god, it's dark. Oh no. Oh no, this could get dangerous. Have I got a bed on me? No, of course I don't have a bed on me. Oh, I'm gonna keep them actually. I could turn them into bone meal. Thanks, Angel Sauce! I can never get enough tools. They break too fast, even with mending. Oh, JB, I'm the same. I don't really use a lot of diorite all the time. I don't have an XP farm. My concern is, yes, JB, I will be going through far more tools than what I should do in a world. But just monitor it, and we should be fine. Should be fine. No promises. No promises. But we are gonna try and keep my tools for as long as we possibly can. Bone meal goes at the bottom. Is villager trading for tools worth it? JB, that's how I do it. That's literally how I do it in my hardcore world, and I've done it in a few worlds before this as well. I don't traditionally mine for diamonds. I absolutely can't be bothered. I don't normally have an enchanting setup. Let me put all these away and I'll show you. What I normally do is I just do trades to villagers. So in an early game in Minecraft, normally what again, this is not the right answer, it's what I do. So please, if anyone does this, this is just how I do it. Please choose your own methods of doing whatever you want to do. I'll fly over and I'll show you actually. So in early game in Minecraft, there's only two things that I do. I have no idea where I keep my lapis. You can just live in there. So let me fly over. So when I'm doing early game Minecraft, the very first thing I do is I always build an iron farm. First thing I do. Every single time, JB, without fail, is build an iron farm. So that gives me my endless amounts of iron, if I only empty it out. And I've got running a stasis chamber, so basically this is just continually loaded, even though I'm not in that chunk. Every single time. And then the second thing I'll do is, yeah, I'll just do a villager breeder, and then that'll give me my endless amounts of villagers. So I'll got my little villager breeder up here, and then they get sexy, and then they make my villagers. And then inside here, this is how I get all my tools and all my armor. So this guy gives me all my diamond tools and pickaxes and hoes. He'll give me my shovel. And all I do is I take them, put them on a grindstone, take off the levels that are on them, so I have basic diamond tools without ever needing to go mining. And then on this side, I just keep rolling the villagers until I get the ones that I want. And that's it. I don't go mining. I don't go get hundreds of diamonds. I think I only own like 20 diamonds to my name, if that. And then effectively, that's how I start doing my early game in a Minecraft hardcore, because then you don't run the risk of having to go mining in a cave and stuff, where you could have like creepers falling on your head, or going into like deep darks, or zombies, or skeletons kind of always near you. So it's that's the way I always do it in like a hardcore world, and it's probably not the right way of doing it, but it's just like a safe way of doing it. It does, yeah. So disenchanting gives you XP as well, so if I was to chuck that on when you take it off, it would give you the XP levels for it. So yeah, back to the Dwarven Kingdom idea. Thought about using copper and iron golems for automation like you would see in Skyrim Dwarven ruins. With the copper golems, Bella, cracking idea. It's one of those ideas that definitely lends itself to the copper golems now. And yeah, and I just use that so for trading and stuff. You that's a lot of where I have the iron farm, JB, is basically to lean into the trades with the iron. The iron gets you emeralds. The emeralds then allow you to then get everything. And it also takes a little bit of time to build up. And then all the crops, for example, these went to the farmers. So every single time I got potatoes and watermelons, I would just come in here and then I would trade all the crops for these guys. So I made sure I had carrots, wheat, and pumpkins and melons. So that's basically all those guys. And then this one's got potatoes. I didn't have one with beetroot. I would have preferred this one to be beetroot and potatoes, but I just couldn't be bothered rolling another one. So this pretty much does everything I need to then get those growing for emeralds. And then with those two, iron and basic crops, that gives me all my emeralds that I need, and then I just buy the tools and buy the books, and that's it. So I've never really enchanted much. I mean, is there a stat for that? Is it like items, like times enchanted? I don't even think I've used an enchanted table. Is there times enchanted or something? I don't know if there's a thing for that. Items enchanted, 0. Items enchanted, none. Not even using an enchanted table. Not used one. And I think if you go times mined, diamonds is probably going to be like really low. Yeah, 4 deep slate diamond ores. And I think that's it. Yeah, just 4 deep slate diamond ores is all I've ever done. Yep, there, 4, and that's it. But I now have, because of my iron farm, I've got endless amounts of iron to trade with emeralds, and emeralds could get the tools. So I'm not overly protective of the tools that I have right now. I'm not that fussed for them. Because I know I can just get the books, and I can just get the tools, and I don't have to ever go mining for diamonds. Basically. Basically. Do you too? Bring some life otherwise. Oh, I think that's it. One of the biggest things, obviously, with Minecraft is bringing animation and movement to the game. And you're absolutely right, Bella. One of the big things that people are obviously doing, particularly if you watch a lot of the Hermitcraft stuff, is that's one of the big things you'll hear some of them talk about, is bringing like life and animation to Minecraft building. And it is somewhat of a focal point that's what they're doing. So it's really cool. It is really cool. I need more stone. But yeah, copper golems, definitely worth using. I haven't got a copper golem just yet. I probably will eventually set myself up with a wee copper golem setup, but not yet. Not yet. I'm just gonna put them all into walls. All walls, mossy stone bricks. Need some cobblestone. I have a minecart with both golems and it just randomly showing up in the background of the build. Oh yeah, is it just kind of like zip by? You could have like the copper golems in like the minecarts and have it as if they were obviously in a minecart, in a mine, getting new materials. That'd be pretty cool. Hi Dempsey! Gravel dropping out from under you when mining into a deep cave. Died to that once on hardcore. That's exactly it. I mean, you're making the point for yourself, Seamus, there, and that's what we're just talking about, is the fact that we don't really have a need to go mining really more in Minecraft. And that's the thing with Minecraft. There's so many different ways in which people can now play the game. There's not really like a set way which you have to play. So when I'm playing like hardcore, yeah, I'll just do the villager method. Like, there's no need for me to do anything untowards or unusual or different or difficult. Like, I'll just keep it as is, and just play how I feel safe and comfortable. So going mining, yeah, there's not really a need to. Not really anymore. I mean, for the way I play, I just don't find it that appealing. Especially it's a hardcore world. I don't want to lose my world to myself being an idiot. If I can prevent myself being an idiot, I am absolutely going to prevent myself from being an idiot. Alright, last thing, and then we can get this build finished tonight. What time is it? Yeah, we've got an hour, so we've got plenty of time. I need to get myself some red sandstone. Or red sand, so we need to fly east. I do have enough rockets. What way is east? This way. I had to go get some red sand. We'll be good to go. But yeah, any sort of movement in the game from like, and I think that's where, is it Jake Keltingcraft? Jake's builds we had the chance to sort of play with him at the 72-hour build event. But before that, obviously got a little shout out for like Mumbo Jumbo and stuff. He's making redstone building, but through animation. And it's really quite clever, sort of getting the movement and stuff into like flags and waterfalls and all that. Ooh, camel. And all these types of things. It's really fascinating to see where the building elements of a lot of our worlds are going. So to see what he's doing, it's like, oh, it's quite clever. Very clever people out there taking builds with like adding movement to it. I'm really worried for my shovel though. Talking of like JB mentioning tools dying earlier. My shovel is on his way out. La 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 la. It's always really expensive to make red sandstone stuff. Oh, another thing we need to probably do at some point, I have no intention of doing it anytime soon, is netherite. Because netherite now isn't as easy as it used to be. You can't just put netherite on something, you gotta have a netherite upgrade doofer. I don't think I've found one yet, or I mean, we've not really adventured to find one, but we need to try and go on a little adventure sometimes, try and find ourselves one of those. We'll try, we'll have a little look. Right, get rid of those, get rid of those. Fly back, we're going this way. We don't need a lot, it's just a little bit for the roof. Just a wee bit for the roof. Oh, hang on, is that dripstone? Oh, it was granite. Oh, it was granite. Oh, not going down there. Yeah, it was granite, I saw. Boo. I'm still looking for pointed dripstone. I think I could use some in a build. La, 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 la. Where are we going? Oh, we're just over here a little bit. Only one thing tonight. Twitch has been eerily quiet tonight. Is there something on tonight? What day is it today? 9 o'clock. It is I'm a Celebrity tonight, I suppose. I have noticed there's not many comments come through on Twitch tonight. I can see the times on them. It's a little bit quieter tonight. Which is fine. I don't have a crafting table. Is there a reason why I don't have a crafting table? Oh, you sent me a DM, didn't you? Let me check it. Oh, yeah, yeah. So anything like that, just making it a bit puffier and like filling out the outsides and stuff. But yeah, kind of like that, kind of, yeah. Kind of like that. Should be plenty now. There we go, perfect. Right, we've got enough to do the roof. So let's get the roofs in and get the lower ground floor. So it's... Oh, wait. We want gravel, tough, cobblestone, cracked brick, normal brick, stone, mossy stone, walls, tough wall, stone brick wall, andesite. Where did oh, andesite. Andesite walls. got the Axiom on, although I don't know how to use it. All right, yeah, Axiom is something I'm going to have to start. It's one of the things I'm going to start learning, actually, is how to use Axiom over the next sort of like 4 to 5 weeks as we sort of lead into Christmas. Be a little bit of time off, so. Mr. Dawkins. Yeah, Axiom's going to be a pretty handy tool to learn. He goes for slightly further up. Right. I guess I just go for it. Just see where we end up, really. I'm just going to hit record and go for it. Some of Calvin's videos though, so I do know a wee bit. I'm the same. You've watched as much as probably what I have, and Calvin's been pretty much my my go-to reference when it comes to anything relating to what do you call it? Axiom. Let's see what this looks like from here, though. I'd like to double that in somehow. The wind is cool. The wind? Oh, the window. Ah. Yeah, it's done a couple little designs. So this one's got like a pillar in the middle. Those ones have got pillars on the outsides. I'm tempted to put iron gates in here because technically if our horse is living in there, I'm just trying to think what it would be. Because it wouldn't necessarily have glass in here. It's likely going to have more like trap doors. I don't think it would have acacia though. I'm actually tempted to go grab some oak. I don't know if I've got any oak. Have I got any oak? I do have oak. Well done, me. Because I think that if you were a horse, but the problem is that it wouldn't really connect up well with this, though. Well, it might. Wonder. Does walls connect to scaffolding? Maybe fence posts. Mm-hmm. We're trying a scaffolding technique. I'm curious. No, they don't. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, I've been too smart. Yeah, 'cause the other thing is like doing it like. I think I'm okay with it being trapdoors. Just have them that way in, so they're indented. Oh, sit down, man. So just have them so they're indented inwards. And by the time you put the acacia details on the outside, it should look fine. Ooh. Ooh. Forgot that you could put them behind it, and it looks like it's got like a bit of a window. The regular fence. Yeah, if I put the regular fence. But it would keep everything in if you did the regular fence. That's where the debug stick would be really handy, because I'd want it to connect to here as well. Because I'm sure with a debug stick you can connect them, but... See, I'm not really that fussed. The regular fence isn't a bad shout. Can't get out. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'd probably try and make it a bit not as compact. Hey Kay, welcome on in. Evenings. Yeah, without any details on it. How's it going? Bad Moon, it's going okay. Things are okay. Things are fine. A lot of considerations and options for a build right now that I'm just trying to wing it, but I think we're gonna get in there. Just slow and steady. Brief moment. No worries, bad Moon. Yeah, Kay, how's it going? Wood shelves in the middle work. Thanks, Dempsey. I didn't even... you know what? Bella? I didn't even consider shelves. I didn't even consider them. I always forget that shelves are in the game. I didn't even think about doing it like that. Against the grey. That's the plan, Kay. Just slightly subtle tints of like the orange. Just little hints of orange. I don't have enough room in my inventory. I need to create a bit of room in my inventory. Didn't even think about shelves. Shelves. Do oak trapdoors for the window panes. Maybe replace the stone walls with shelves. The oak trapdoors for the window panes. Because that's the one thing I didn't have on those bills at all, but you could technically. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah! I think that's a bit too much orange. Could I use fences here? Could I think I had this discussion before with myself. I don't know if it's too much. I do promise I'm okay at Minecraft sometimes. I'm getting so hung up on this. I never thought I'd see the day when I got hung up on small details. But I am today. I'm going full like shaders, lighting, textures, move around, do the next bit, see what it looks like job, and Is it too much? Is it too much? I mean, this side's going to be covered up, so it's literally only going to be this side, because the other side's going to be open, because that's where the stables open up to the outside. So it's only going to be... you know what? I'm just going to do it. Do it. Do it, tree. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Oh god, I don't have enough blocks for all this. This is like the only downside I have with like survival Minecraft, is the fact that like you're building it on the fly and you're somewhat always just kind of hoping for the best. And if you don't like it, it's a lot of hard work to like rip it all down and then start all again. And it's always the one bit that I always try and bear in mind when I do build. It's like I don't want to. I try and not overcomplicate what I do, but there is a frequency to me doubting myself, and I think it's because every single time I do a build, I'm always wanting to make sure that it's the best that I could possibly make it. It just niggles and eats away at me all the time. In. Running out of acacia so fast. Time is it? Day 404 though. Not updated my counter in a little while. Alright, so I think that's fine. Let's go up and add the roof in now. OMG Gamer, it's happening, dude. Welcome on in. Good evening. Appreciate you joining us. How's things? You caught me building a stable tonight. That's what we're up to. We're making another stable build here for all my animals, and we're kind of going to be doing one for each one. So, no, you're a good gamer. You're all good. You're all good. I never saw it twice. I never saw it twice. I definitely did not look at Enderman. Who was that warlock, you absolute pest? I was like, I don't think I looked at an Enderman there. Like, absolutely did not think that I looked at one. Absolute menace. Alright, how did I do this roof? It's always somewhat inside. Alright. I am new. You got a package? Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh God, you got a package. What does that mean, gamer? I don't know what that means. And welcome in, new person. Thank you very much for joining in our stream this evenings. We appreciate you joining us. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a lovely day. I have those ones, yeah. You got a rocket? Did I? I don't know what that means. Countdown lift off. Oh. Base purple open box. Yeah, I see the little emotes in the chat, yeah. I don't really know what they mean though. Currently tonight we're building, good question, we're building a stables. So we're quite early on in our hardcore world, and we've got our little silo over here. I'll put shaders on so it looks a little bit nicer for you guys watching on YouTube. So we've got a little silo. That's where our farms are going to go. A lot of our crops are here on the right hand side, so our crops all live in here, and they're going to go into the silo as a little automated farm in the future. We've got our little build over here for our farmers. So our 2 farmers live in here currently with a storage facility for all of our crops. So all of our crops live inside here, and we have our 2 villagers, and we trade with them, so they live over there. And then what we're working now on this side, and I'll take shaders off for this one, just so it's a little bit easier to see. You can see the little circle in the ground. If you look at the map, if you look at the circle, there's a little bit here that we're now working on is this part. So we've done all the crops here, and then what we're working on around this side is we're going to be working on animals. So the build that we're doing today is a stable for horses, mules, donkeys, llamas, and they're all going to kind of live in here. So we're going to go in here, and to the right we'll have a couple sort of stables for like horses, like storage on this side. And on the left hand side, this is where all the animals are going to go. So horse and animal storage here, and then this side's all going to be for animals on the other side. So, yeah. That's one. Hey Sam, hello, welcome on in. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Appreciate you everybody joining us tonight. Oh, I need to take that one out actually. Oops. Yeah, so we're building a sort of stable is the plan for today's stream. And we're somewhat getting there. Somewhat. Just taking our time. Plodding away. And then our box. We're chill. Yeah, we try to be. We try to be. What's people saying in the chat, gamer? Guys, let's be chill in the chat. By the way, we're chill. Never mind. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, I don't think there's anything in the chat that's been not chill. I think most people are being very well behaved on YouTube tonight. Okay. And the blackstone, the deep slate runs along the top there. So just like it does here. So that is just going to run right across the top of there. So we're fine with that. Oh, really, Angel Socks? Are you getting rid of it before I see it? There's definitely there's some of that going on. Then obviously I'm not seeing it tonight, which is nice. Which is nice. Thank you very much, Angel Socks, if you're dealing with that, because honestly, I'm genuinely not seeing anything of what's going on, if there is. things happening. Odd. Oh, am I not seeing those messages? What messages are those? Oh, message retracted, message retracted. There's a couple of messages that are being retracted. So in the horizontal, it's not too bad. That's pretty quiet, I think. And then the vertical seems okay. I'm not really getting too many of that. Well, I'm not seeing any that's a little bit crazy tonight. Oh, okay. Yeah, the chat's normally pretty chill. Normally. That would be that one. That doesn't quite... Oh, we always want some popcorn. Popcorn's an absolute win. We always want the popcorn here. Just giving it the popcorn. Just make sure you share it. Do I want to do the trapdoors though as well? Ponder, 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 ponder. Something terrible has happened. Kendall, something terrible has happened. Kendall, what terrible something has happened? Dare I ask? What terrible something has happened or has occurred? Oh, I took all the deep slate back. That was silly. We've run out of tea cakes. It is a dreadful day. If we're running out of tea cakes, I mean, we're gonna have to do something about it. We can't be running out of tea cakes. That is a bad day if we're running out of tea cakes. Being a Scottish person, the tea cakes. Oh, I thought maybe it came down from the roof or something. We can't be running out of tea cakes. Good night, Tree. Good night, Eve. Hey, Eve, have a wonderful week when it comes round. Have a wonderful week when it comes round. I left 22.5. Oh, I had an absolute dreadful week of the fantasy football this week. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I've not looked at my fantasy football all night. Normally I don't pay too overly much attention to it, but I'm losing in all 4 leagues that I'm in. Yeah, that's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Here's me thinking I was on with a chance to like clinching playoff spots and stuff, but nah, getting absolutely pumped this weekend. Yeah, it's the joys of fantasy football. Busy one coming. I'm hoping I'm not gonna have too much of a busy week this week. Somewhat hopeful, but you just never know these days. My work's interesting. Just be 2. Yeah, I don't have enough for this. Oh. What do we do here? Stare than above. It's there. Good. Oh. Yeah, no worries. Have a good night. Yeah, always share the popcorn if there's any popcorn going. Gamer, absolutely get the popcorn shared. Wow. That goes here. trying to fix that, but that's fine. It's 2. And 3 on the top. They can. Oh yeah, good call. What are we on 4 seconds? Thank you, Gandalf. Get cold in my office again. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 to 10. I wasn't expecting to be here this long. I was hoping to get this build done today. It looks like we're not going to manage. Looks like we're not going to manage. That's a shame. What else am I needing? Oh, it's walls. What I'm gonna do is just lead with walls up the top. I think it'll make it a bit neater. Yeah, I didn't think this was gonna take me anywhere as long to have built this today. I am trying to deliberately make my build smaller, but I think today's been one of those days where I have not built smaller. 3 is not built small. Oh, some mad idea for that. We're doing now 407. I think this world's going to evolve a lot different to what I expected it to be. My initial suspicion with this world was I don't think it was going to take me that long to make a lot of this stuff. Spawn Island, I'd kind of knock it out within the first like 100 days. I absolutely have not knocked this out within the first 100 days. And it's turning more into like not like a spawn starter section. It's turned into something much bigger than maybe I originally anticipated. I think the intention's still there. I think what I'm trying to still do is still achievable somewhat, but it's just going to take me like the first 1,000 days to do this rather than looks alright. I think it looks fine. I think it's definitely big enough. I think it's big enough. Right. I think what I'll do while I'm ahead of the game. TikTok, if anyone is still watching on TikTok, it's been really quiet tonight on TikTok. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch us all tomorrow night, TikTok. Love you, bye, TikTok. If you want to keep watching, come watch us on Twitch. Bye. That was a weird TikTok stream tonight. Like, really weird. Stop that one. Cool. It's one down. I've got an iron left. Right. Let's start discussing next plans. So I think tomorrow's stream will get this finished. And then we'll get the chicken coops done as well. Okay, we've still got the chicken coops to do. Get them done. I think that could be the plan for tomorrow. Chicken coops. But we'll get this build finished. It seems plenty big enough, though. Gee, I've done a thing. You've done a thing. What is the thing? What is the thing? You done, Mr. Kendall? You done, Mr. Kendall? God, my eyes really sore. Oh, we have got no acacia left, so we are pretty much completed to that point. Oh, you're all good, man. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm a little bit different, kind of. Like, I don't really mind if people do that, really, because I'm not a big content creator, really, in the slightest. I'm just here to be another person on the internet, dude. So I'm all for looking, seeing what people are up to, and keeping up to date with everyone. That's what it should be all about, man, in my opinion. I know there's some content creators out there who do not like it, but just know that I don't mind. I don't have any acacia left. Let me check down a random tree so I can get a little bit. Right, I think that's going to have to do for today. I don't really have much time. It's 10 o'clock. I don't quite have enough resources to make the rest of the orange roof. Yeah, I don't have enough. So the orange roof we're going to have to leave. We're going to have to leave till there. The predominant block in the bills in the savannah is acacia. Yeah, that's the Seamus. That's the idea. What I want to do is I want to effectively use what's here. So when we go build in future projects, I want to use the blocks that are around me. So the idea for this one is to upgrade the savannah village. So take this, make it better, and build it here. That's what we're trying to do. Trying, being the key word. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know. Whether it's going to look any good, I have no idea. But we'll see when we end up at the end. It's plenty big enough. I don't know whether these are too close together. I don't think so. I think it's fine. Because that'll be chicken coops. They'll be small. The cattle shed will be a bit bigger. The sheep pen will be bigger. And then the pigs will be small little shelters. They won't be big buildings. They'll be just small little shelters on the outside. So I think that would be not bad. Maybe this build should have been here. And like put the chickens here and then put the horses here so the bigger build was in the middle maybe. But the barn's gonna get in there. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. I've got time. Right, one last little push. We'll do one last bit. We'll do one last bit. We'll do the walls. Let's do moss, stone, gravel, rat. Not yet, Nordic. Nah. Well, I'm just gonna try and get this left-hand side, this wall up. So I'm just gonna put the walls up here, and then yes, we'll run some marbles. Am I still recording? Yes. Deserve to. Thank you very much, Bellfire. Good. We're doing okay. A little bit apprehensive about work this week, if I'm being brutally honest, but we're doing okay. A little bit nervous because I've not lit up the roof. So it could be creepers on the roof. I'm worried because like all this is not spawn proofed. We've not got like glow lichen and things, so a little bitty nervous. A little bitty nervous. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we'll get marbles open just in about 5-10 minutes, guys. So just bear with me. And again, just a little plug for if anyone is watching on YouTube this evening, we will be joining Twitch for like the last little while. So if you guys want to join in some marbles action, you're more than welcome to join us. Don't know how busy YouTube's been tonight. I've not really paid much attention to it. If you guys are watching on the YouTubes, as ever, thank you very much. I need to go out one more. Manifest, dude. Manifest. Oh, we're trying. We're manifesting. Well, trying. Oh, those don't go... I have just remembered my own fault here. They're open. Here open, that's open. In fact, that's not even, these are not even here. This is open. It's all it's got to be, Angel Socks. We've just got to... No, if we're going to do it, we're going to have to manifest it ourselves. Alright. Hello. I saw that out the corner of my eye that time. Hey, Suta. Welcome, 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 Suta. How's it going? Yep, it's one of the big pushes that I've got for next year, Angel Socks. I mean, I'm really wanting to make it a point of emphasis for myself. It's like I want to make YouTube work. I want to make it work. I'd rather just me making YouTube content than streaming. So that's why I'm putting so much of an effort to try and make it happen. See where we end up, eh? See where we end up. It is a stable Bellfire. It is a stable. So the idea is we've got our farmers over here, which deal with the crops, and then over here, this is where we're going to keep all the horses. So there are going to be 3 stables. There are going to be one here, and one here, and they'll lead out into the back garden. Basically, so here, yep, we're going to have some stable areas for us to keep all of our horses. Horses. Not quite got a full plan of action just yet, but we've got a lot of sort of connecting parts to do. But I think we're just kind of getting most of it. And this is going to be used for like storage area here, for like some storage, like hay bales and things for the horses, like saddles, and we'll kind of keep them in here. We'll have like a layer of storage up the top, so I'm going to put a ladder up to the top, so we'll have a storage on the left and storage on the right. So I'll have storage above here, and then I want to ideally in here have, I'll pop it here and here. And then, oh, where did I do it to? Oh no, I wanted to do it to there. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Do this one to here, so that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. You're to there, you're to there, you're to there, you're... Oh no, you'll be there. Something like this. But effectively, I want the horse to be in this little paddock kind of space there. Kind of. I haven't quite figured it out yet. So we can come in with our horse and just plop them in these little walls. And that will connect up to here. I haven't got enough blocks though, so we're gonna have to end here for now. We're getting there. Yeah, I don't have any acacia left to do this last little part. I got 2 bits of acacia left, and that's it. I can add in like tiny little details, but I don't have all the locks. Yep, we'll have this as a stable. So what we'll do tomorrow, Bellfire, is we'll get the stable complete. And that means we can go get our first horses. If you put berry bushes around under carpets, they won't leave. Yeah, that's not a bad idea of doing it as well, actually, to be fair. I think I want to make it look like a stable, though, where I can put the horses into like their little stables here. And have like a door on the outside to kind of prevent them from kind of like getting out as well. So I'll put like a little door here so they can kind of come in. My problem is like trying to make it big enough. I think that has to go there and to there. I think that's big enough for a horse to kind of go in, I think. Not sure. I'm not sure. Berry bush should be a good idea actually for outside maybe. So hey Grim, welcome in, mate. How's things? How's your weekend, man? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, day's alright. Day is alright. Thank you very much for asking. Oh, that's them all. That's them all gone. Yep, we're all done. I ain't got any more left. Yeah, we're just about to wrap up for today. Pretty much maxed out all my materials and just getting to the point where I've got to finish stream, sadly. But we've had a pretty positive day today building. We got the wall done for the enclosure for the horses, and then we started to sort of make a good effort with the stables. Well, you know, just winging it, Grim. Figuring out what we want to do, how we want to do it, and I think we're kind of there. We just need to add a roof to the top, so we need to get some more acacia for that. And what else have we got to do? Yeah, probably the detail on the floor, like the mud and path and all that type of stuff. We can get a lot of that done. So yeah, we're done. Good progress today, Grim. Good progress. But we'll be back tomorrow night, same time, 6 o'clock, and we'll hopefully try and get our wee project all kind of done. I want to have an arch here going into the build. No, that'll be here. That's a good point, actually. I'll work it out another day. We'll work it out tomorrow. Finish. Stable. Almost done. Save that. There we go. Lovely stuff. And I think that's us for today. do some pictures while you guys are all here. F1, change the FOV. My lighting is so off. I don't like these shaders, by the way, and I don't know how to change them. They're a little bit different to the shaders I use in my Wilderness SMP, and I want my Wilderness SMP shaders on. I just think they look nicer. But I don't know whether that's because of the monitor that I'm on. Whether I don't like this or not. No, it doesn't matter because my shaders on my Wilderness base look nice. And I think it's just the... I don't know, the colors just don't look right to me. I am going to have to play around with the shaders a little bit because I just can't... There's not like the light shaft setting and I can't see it. I wish there was a way to search for a setting. Because normally they have like light shafts. Block light color. Light color multipliers. Okay, lighting multiplier, block light flickering, edge shadow, player shadow, edge shadow. Camera. It's not camera. Color balance. Color grading. Bloom strength. Atmosphere. Clouds, sun. Fog, atmospheric color multipliers. Yeah, it used to be called light shaft settings. And that used to always be the one that used to change for how I liked mine. I used to kind of control the light shaft color so it wasn't so bright. None of the chickens have escaped yet. Yeah, and even like the render distance isn't going maximum either. Need to work all that out. Because in the Bobby mod settings, if you go Bobby and then go configure, it doesn't work. It doesn't let you go into the actual configure option. So there must be like a new update for Bobby as well. Anyways, right, if anyone has been watching back on the YouTubes this night, just let you know, thank you all so much for watching the YouTubes. All the likes as well. We had 11, 12, 13 likes on the YouTubes today. Thank you very much for all the likes on the YouTubes. Appreciate you all watching them back, watching the VODs back, watching obviously the live streams back. Thank you all so much for doing that and even watching the YouTubes live. Thank you all very much. Yeah, I think it looks okay. I think we're getting there, Bella. I think we're getting there. I think I don't know, the shaders for me, there's just like there's a light shaft setting that I don't quite like, because I think the shaders that I use for 1.21.8 are different than 128.7. I don't know why they feel different. So, but I'm gonna go update some of the mods, because Bobby mod's not working either. It doesn't let me go into the config menu for some reason. So I'll have to see how I can work that out. Right. Detected audio in your stream belongs. no idea. They're shouting at me for something. Okay, never mind. Right, I'll catch you all later. For YouTube, if you guys want to come over to Twitch for the last little bit of stream, you're more than welcome. We're going to do some marbles to finish up our evening. But thank you very much for hanging out with us, YouTube. I'll see you all hopefully again tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock, same time. And we'll be continuing off our hardcore world. Right. Love you. Bye. Bye, YouTube.